over his commitment to Texas Tech, and then he was traded to Baltimore last July. So altogether, 6 seasons in the big leagues between Miami and Baltimore. Chasing and missing Murphy, got him with a slider, and that's that for the Braves in the bottom of the first inning. No runs, a hit, no errors, and one left. We go to the top of the second. No score in Atlanta.
Who taught us how to properly invest or how to protect and build wealth, even in down markets? At Trading Academy, that's exactly what you'll learn. Real strategies you can actually use, from making your first investment to achieving your future goals. Learn what you're doing and why with confidence and a plan. Stop feeling like you're falling behind and learn how to start building a better financial future for you and your family. Start today by texting INVEST to 210. 210 to register for a free local investing class. Text INVEST to 210 210 now.
This season, let your shoes do the talking. Designer Shoe Warehouse is packed with fresh styles that speak to your whole vibe without saying a word. From cool sneakers that look good with everything, to easy sandals you'll want to wear on repeat, DSW has you covered. Find a shoe for every you, from the brands you love, like Birkenstock, Nike, Adidas, New Balance, and more. Head to your DSW store or visit dsw.com today.
July 4th member-only doorbuster deals are on at Lowe's. Right now, rewards members save $50 on a select Charbroil 4-burner gas grill, now just $149. Plus, save over $500 on a Whirlpool top-load laundry pair, now $886. Not a rewards member? Sign up for free today. But hurry, these July 4th doorbuster deals won't last long. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 7/7 while supplies last. Program subject to terms and conditions. Details at lowes.com/terms. Subject to change.
Dollar Shave Club is the real grooming MVP. Their 6-blade razor gives you the closest, most comfortable shave. The 4-blade features swift rinse tech for longer, thicker hair, and the handle has a no-slip 360-degree diamond pattern grip for comfort and control. Shave butter works great with their razors. It's translucent for precision and delivers a long-lasting glide that hydrates the skin. Visit dollarshaveclub.com/homerun and use code HOMERUN for 20% off your order of $20 or more. Plus free shipping. Whatever you shave, welcome to the club.
For the Orioles, the original Louisiana brand hot sauce. It'll be O'Hearn, Urias, and Kauser for the Orioles here in the top of the second inning, getting their second look at Grant Holmes. We were talking about Grant here lately. That last go-round versus the Angels, 6 shutout innings, 10 strikeouts. And while he's been racking up strikeout totals and posting a pretty good ERA, Braves have not been doing much winning when he's on the mound. That'll be fouled back by O'Hearn. In fact, the Braves have lost 6 of Holmes' last 7 starts, even though he's posted a .313 ERA in that span. Also in that span, 58 strikeouts and just over 37 innings pitched. So he's been pulling his weight. Here's the 0-1 pitch on the way, and O'Hearn takes a ball outside. As far as those strikeout totals go for Holmes, he's posted a double-digit strikeout total in 2 of his last 4 starts, with 10 his last go-round and then 15 a few starts prior to that. Really a lot of swing and miss. Check swing, they appealed. Didn't go, says Doug Eddings, the crew chief down at third base. For Holmes, this is the first time that he's ever seen the Orioles. He's never faced Baltimore in his career. O'Hearn, left-handed hitter. He's the DH today. And he'll take a ball outside. 3 balls and a strike. O'Hearn 1 for 8 in this series. And that one was yesterday. He hit a leadoff double in the 4th inning. He scored 2 runs yesterday. He was one of those runs that scored in the 10th inning in that extra innings victory for Baltimore. 3-1. Funny swing there. A slider down in the dirt. And a 3-2 count. And to show him that slider on 3-1 really underlines the point of how much he trusts that pitch. Probably his best pitch. O'Hearn out of Frisco, Texas. 3 seasons at Sam Houston State for his college days. 3-2 pitch. And he missed low and inside with a slider. First walk allowed by Holmes. And another walk for the Orioles. We gave you that number yesterday, as the Orioles have now walked at least once in a franchise record 167 consecutive games going back to July 2nd, 2024.
Incredible.
Here's Ramon Urias. First time we've seen him in the series. And the first pitch slider misses outside of the right-handed batter.
This guy's a pretty good backup player when he's got 6 homers and 29 RBIs, huh?
That's a good little line.
Uh-huh.
And he showed us in the bottom of the first inning he can pick it as well. 1-0 Urias. And he drops a slider in there over the inside corner. 1-1. Ramon Urias out of Mexico. He's not the only man in his family to play some professional baseball. There's the 1-1 pitch on the way to Ramon Urias. Now pick off over to first base. His brother is Luis Urias, who's currently an infielder for the Athletics. And he'd had previous stints with the Padres, Brewers, Red Sox, and Mariners. So some good ball players in that family. 1-1 pitch. Bouncer out to second. Ozzy's got it. Steps on second for 1. Sends it over to first for 2. Well, we're 2 innings deep into this ball game. The Braves already turned 2 double plays. That's a 4-3 double play. And it just bounced over the head of a leaping Grant Holmes. And looking back on it now, it's good that he wasn't able to make contact with that. Might have knocked it offline for Ozzy.
After not turning a double play the entire series, I get 2 in a row.
No score, top of the second. 2 down for Colton Cowser. Holmes back to work. Pulled foul. Man, you love a double play right after a leadoff walk, don't you?
I do. And I know Grant
You know
does.
Grant does.
He loves it.
He's thinking, thank goodness. Colton Cowser 1 for 9 in the series. The 1 was a pretty long homer. There's the 0-1 pitch. And he'll take a ball low and inside. No runs, 1 hit, no errors for both teams. Not much of a breeze at all. And just a couple of very high altitude wispy clouds across a blue canopy. Ball low and inside. Bright sunshine today, not a whole lot of shadows. 2-1 on Cowser. Looking ahead to the bottom of the second, Braves will have Albies, Baldwin, and White due up. As they'll get another peek at Trevor Rogers. Pitch on the way from Holmes. Check swing. Didn't commit on the slider. 3 balls and a strike.
Isn't it funny what a difference a few hours makes, Ben, that now it's the first base line that's in the sunshine.
Yeah, good point.
And most of the people on the left field line are in the shade.
Yeah, where the shade is today, you'd have been baking in the sun yesterday.
Yep.
Holmes comes set right at the belt. Is 3-1 to Cowser. And he gets a swing and miss on a slider. 3-2 on Colton Cowser. He's from Cypress, Texas. Three-2. Low and inside with a curveball. Second walk of the inning. Cowser's aboard. That brings Cedric Mullins up to the plate. Right now, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the Atlanta Braves Radio Network.
Never miss a pitch of the Braves.
WCNN North Atlanta, a Dickey broadcasting station.
The Fan, and streaming free on the Fan app.
Braves and Orioles scoreless here in Atlanta in the top of the second inning. Cedric Mullins, the batter. He'll take a first pitch strike. Mullins was batting 9th in Game 1. He responded with a 1-for-3 night with a 2-run homer. He was batting 9th yesterday. Responded again by going 1-for-2 with a double and 2 walks. He scored 2 runs. Now he bumps up to 7th in the order, swings and misses, snap throw to first base, and back into the dive is the runner at first base, Cowser.
Okay, Ben, here's something I don't understand. Grant gets the double play, erases a walk, and then walks the next guy. You got 2 out, nobody on. I know he's not trying to walk anybody, but you don't have to be quite so fine in that situation.
0-2, bounced 6 feet in front of the plate, and that kicks off the gear of Murphy about a third of the way up the first base line and down to second for Cowser. And you could say the same thing there with an 0-2 pitch that turns into a wild pitch.
Yeah, and that hurt. Put a ding into Sean Murphy.
Well, that got him off the mask, right at the bottom of the mask.
Yeah, and then kind of got up under that mask a little bit, too, like in the collarbone area.
It's now 1-2, runner at second, and a base hit could mean a run. Cowser lead at second, 1-2 to Mullins, and softly tapped in front of the plate. Murphy's on it, fires down the line to the inside of the bag, and that's in time for the out. So that ends the top of the second, and at that point, Holmes maneuvered around a couple of walks. We go to the bottom of the second, no score. Summer in the South means a few things. Baseball, grilling out, and Vidalia onions from Schumann Farms. Vidalia onions are the champagne of onions.
July 4th member-only doorbuster deals are on at Lowe's. Right now, rewards members save $50 on a select Charbroil 4-burner gas grill, now just $149. Plus, save over $500 on a Whirlpool top-load laundry pair, now $886. Not a rewards member? Sign up for free today. But hurry, these July 4th doorbuster deals won't last long. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 7/7 while supplies last. Program subject to terms and conditions. Details at lowes.com/terms. Subject to change.
Hablamos tu idioma, abogados.com, hablamos tu idioma.
¿Lesionado? Visita abogados.com. Morgan & Morgan.
You hear that? That's the sound of Pepsi Zero Sugar. The better tasting, more refreshing Zero Sugar Cola. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Let your taste decide.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. One more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Morning decisions. A creamy mocha frappuccino drink? A sweet vanilla? Maybe a smooth caramel? Or that white chocolate mocha? Whichever you choose, delicious coffee awaits. Start your day with bottled Starbucks Frappuccino drinks. Pick up a bottle near you wherever you buy your groceries.
Your burger is served. And this is our finest Pepsi Zero Sugar. Its sweet profile perfectly balances the savory notes of your burger.
That is one perfect combination. Burgers deserve Pepsi.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line.
Pre-marathon, bottom of the second inning, our contestant, Amy Walton, owing 600 big ones in pre-marathon gas cards. You can enter the Toyota Stolen Base Challenge by visiting Braves.com/Stolen Base Challenge. Ozzie Albies swings and misses at the first pitch. There was a fastball coming in at 92. This is a homestand where the Braves have seen the Phillies, the Angels, and now the Orioles. And they've seen a pretty good amount of left-handed starters in this homestand. 0-1, swung on, missed by Ozzie Albies. Braves have gone 2-3 against the previous 5 left-handed starters they have seen. Saw Banks, Luzardo, and Suarez with the Phillies. Saw Anderson and Kikuchi with the Angels. 0-2, and he swings and misses. 3 pitches take care of Ozzie. Third strikeout for Rogers. Now, of course, the Braves seeing Rogers today. So pretty good amount of lefty starters opposing the Braves this homestand.
And 9-11 against left-handed starters on the year.
2 wins came against Luzardo and Kikuchi. And lost to Banks, Suarez, and Anderson. Hoping for a better result today versus Rogers. Big chopper. Kangaroos out there to the second baseman, Holiday. Throws over to first base and retires Drake Baldwin. 2 very quick outs here in the bottom of the second inning.
This keeps up, you're going to make it to Sacramento for breakfast.
I think the itinerary had us getting there about 6 o'clock. It might be earlier than that at this rate. We'll see how things go. Yeah, that next road trip, Sacramento and then St. Louis, and then the All-Star break. Eli White, there's a called strike. Now, that's interesting to think about. The next time that I see this field, it'll be for the All-Star game. No balls and a strike on Eli White. Here it is from Rogers. That's sent foul over the Braves dugout.
Yeah, somebody be sitting in your chair. You may want to put a towel down before you leave. Hey, you're going to have Nick Green working with you on this road trip. That's good.
Yeah, it'll be fun to have Greeny aboard with us.
I like listening to Nick.
Nick is a good one to hang out with off the air, and then a great listen on the air. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And White with a fly ball to right field. Laureano has it sized up. Shuffling to his right, makes a one-handed catch, and that ends the bottom of the second. Braves go down in order. We go to the top of the third. No score.
Braves fans, this is Mike Morgan, founder and CEO of 13 Heroes. Like you, I was devastated when tragic...
Lowe's knows that no matter your paint project, saving is at the top of your list. That's why when you shop today, you can buy one, get one free select Valspar and HGTV Home by Sherwin-Williams one-coat coverage interior paints via rebate. Shop these deals in-store or online today at Lowe's. We help, you save. Rebate in form of Visa gift card equal to 100% off the second eligible item purchased before or after applicable discounts, if any. See details. Offer ends 7/9.
5 a.m. I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink. Running 12 miles today. Grab a green juice, quick change, and head to work. Meetings, workshops. One more Celsius, no slowing down. Working late, but obviously still meeting the girls for a little dancing. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Joining us on this episode are real Spectrum customers, Monique and Greg. We hear your family is a big fan of Spectrum.
Family of 4, we have about 18 devices last time I counted.
2 teams require a lot of speed. Everything they do is online.
There's gaming, there's streaming. Spectrum is perfect for us. I mean, it just seamlessly connects all our devices with lightning speed.
Sounds like Spectrum is really committed to keeping you connected.
It's amazing.
Dollar Shave Club delivers premium razors without premium prices. Get close, comfortable 6-blade shaves, swift rinse and 4 blades for thicker hair, and translucent shave butter for precision. Visit dollarshaveclub.com/homerun. Use promo code HOMERUN for 20% off.
Your burger is served. And this is our finest Pepsi Zero Sugar. Its sweet profile perfectly balances the savory notes of your burger.
That is one perfect combination. Burgers deserve Pepsi.
Off Base is coming in a brand new format. Join Lauren Gardner and Xavier Scruggs.
Championship. Other interesting notes on their franchise. Number one, they have the 6th longest championship drought in baseball. They last won it all in 1983, and they haven't been back since. And only the Pirates, Mariners, Padres, Brewers, and Guardians have longer World Series title droughts. Guardians have the longest in the big leagues. There's Kobe Mayo, and Mayo takes the ball outside. Guardians haven't won a World Series since 1948. And for the Orioles, you ask them, they say that's a pretty lengthy drought, 1983 to now. There's the 1-0 pitch on the way to Kobe Mayo. Mayo swings and misses 1-1.
And the Mariners have never been there. Their original season was 1977.
They're the only team in the big leagues to never play in the World Series. Everybody else has been there at least once, whether they won it or lost it. 1-1 on Kobe Mayo. Holmes kicks and fires, and he blows it by him 1-2. The Orioles had some great teams from the 60s up until the early 80s. And a common denominator there was manager Earl Weaver, who managed the Orioles from 68 to 82, and then again 85 and 86. 1-2 pitch, low and outside. And under Earl Weaver, the Orioles won 4 American League pennants. They also won the 1970 World Series. And while he did lots of winning, there's also one thing that interests me this offseason that I came across with Weaver. Here's the 2-2 pitch on the way to Kobe Mayo. Holmes fires, and he misses low and outside. Earl Weaver had one of the more interesting uniform modifications that I've ever read about concerning Major League Baseball. 3 balls and 2 strikes on Mayo. Here it is from Holmes. And he missed inside, and there's a leadoff walk, and he's walked 3 of the last 5 batters he's faced. But finishing that story, Earl was a smoker, so much so that he had a cigarette pouch sewn into the left chest of his uniforms when he was managing the Orioles. Had a place to keep his heaters when he was in uniform.
That is hilarious.
Leadoff walk. Here's Jacob Stallings. No score, top of the 3rd. Pitch on the way from Holmes. And that's in the dirt. That bounces halfway back out to the mound. It's a wild pitch, and down to second base goes Mayo. I'm not sure that hit off Murphy or the front edge of the plate. But that was an awkward hop right back to the mound.
Runner advances on a wild pitch.
That's the 2nd wild pitch spun up there by Holmes.
Waiting on a replay, but not getting one to see exactly where it hit.
Infield coming into the corners. Pitch on the way to Stallings, and a bouncer left side, deep in the hole. Allen stabs, off balance throw, bounces it twice, and that's in time. Excellent play. Look, he knew he had an extra beat with Stallings going down the line, but even with someone with better wheels than that, I think Allen still would have had him.
Yeah, you could have called that a little differently, Ben. You could have said a slow bouncer, 3-bouncer, backhanded by Allen. 360 spin, cartwheel, forward roll, and got him.
As Stallings was carrying a grand piano down the line.
He can't run out of sight in 2 days.
One down, back to the top of the order to Jackson Holliday. And a ball low and inside, 1-0. They covered a lot of ground. Really nice play, and we'll make that our defensive Truist play of the game, brought to you by Truist. When you work with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. 1-0 to Holliday, and there's a high fly ball to deep right field. Fairchild back at the wall, and now he'll play it. Can't play it at all. That just escapes, and it's out of here. He went to the wall, came back, anticipated the carom off the bricks, and it hit just over the top of the wall. It's a 2-run home run. And Holliday makes it 2-0 in favor of the Orioles here in the third. He thought it was going to come off the wall, and so did I.
Yeah. Down in the middle of the plate and pretty much golfed out by Holliday. Landed in the monkey grass.
Ramon Laureano takes a ball high.
But the doggone walk preceded that.
That's happened more times than Grant would like to admit. A walk and then a homer. 1-0 to Laureano. He'll take a healthy cut and miss. By the way, finishing that read, unwavering in care. Leaders in banking, Truist Bank member FDIC. For Holliday, his 11th homer. He's now 2 for 2 in the game. Single and a home run. 1-1, and that's lifted towards deep right, and that'll slice foul into the seats down the line.
Those Oriole teams you were talking about that I played against when I was in Seattle that were so good, and they just beat up on us like practice games.
1-2. Laureano's going to loop one into right center field in for a hit.
Eddie Murray at first, Rich Dower at second, Ripken at short, Doug DeCinces at third, Rick Dempsey catching.
That's a crew right there.
An assortment of outfielders and a DH, Ken Singleton.
Yeah.
Woo. And all that pitching.
Yes, exactly. Before you even talk about the pitching.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had some winners. Here's Gunnar Henderson, 2-0 Orioles, top of the third. And Henderson takes a strike, and that grazed the outside corner. Grant Holmes, former first-round pick of the Dodgers way back in 2014, signed with L.A. over his commitment to Florida. 0-1 pitch pulled foul, then spent 10 years in the minor leagues. Minor leagues with the Dodgers and the A's and the Braves. Then finally getting to the big leagues last year and used as a Swiss Army knife last season. And this year he's been a starter pretty much the entire way. He does have one relief appearance. 0-2. Sharp shot out to second. Ozzy's got it to second for one. Allen triggers to first, and there's another double play. That's the third turn by the Braves in the game. But the bad news is they just gave up a 2-run homer to Jackson Holliday. As we head to the bottom of the third inning, it's 2-0 Baltimore.
I can't believe how spotless my floors look after using the Swiffer Power Mop. No more dragging around a heavy mop.
July 4th member-only doorbuster deals are on at Lowe's. Right now, rewards members save $50 on a select Charbroil 4-burner gas grill, now just $149. Plus, save over $500 on a Whirlpool top-load laundry pair, now $886. Not a rewards member? Sign up for free today. But hurry, these July 4th doorbuster deals won't last long. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 7/7 while supplies last. Program subject to terms and conditions. Details at lowes.com/terms. Subject to change.
You hear that? That's the sound of Pepsi Zero Sugar. The better tasting, more refreshing Zero Sugar Cola. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Let your taste decide.
5 a.m. I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink. Running 12 miles today. Grab a green juice, quick change, and head to work. Meetings, workshops. One more Celsius, no slowing down. Working late, but obviously still meeting the girls for a little dancing. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com. Morning decisions. A creamy mocha frappuccino drink? A sweet vanilla? Maybe a smooth caramel or that white chocolate mocha. Whichever you choose, delicious coffee awaits. Start your day with bottled Starbucks Frappuccino drinks. Pick up a bottle near you wherever you buy your groceries.
Baseball is all about stepping up to the plate when it matters most. And when you've been injured, you need a heavy hitter in your corner. At Morgan & Morgan, we don't back down. We fight to get you every dollar you deserve. No curveballs, no strikeouts, just results. That's why we've recovered over $25 billion for our clients and fight for them from offices nationwide. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm.
Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
Today they'll have to and a nice relaxing weekend as well. I know you could use a Braves victory, and to get one of those today they'll have to come from behind. Trevor Rogers with a 2-run lead as Stuart Fairchild climbs in. Big left-hander Trevor Rogers, 6'5". Kicks and brings it. Fairchild takes a called strike.
He got a no decision in his last start against Texas. He gave up a couple of runs in 5 1/3 innings, but his previous start was also against Texas, and he went 8 innings of 3-hit shutout ball.
0-1, out to short, backhanded by Henderson, plants and throws, and they got him on a close play. Nifty pick by Gunnar Henderson at shortstop and 1 down. I bet he's happy to see anybody other than the Rangers today.
That's true. Gunnar Henderson showing off a strong arm from deep short. Nice pick over there by Mayo. I'd say that Mayo put on a clinic on that short hop.
Here's Nick Allen. And there's a ball low. Let me ask you this. A game that we play with just about every single team that the Braves play against. You look at their roster 2-3 days, watch them play, and a lot of times we'll say, look, if you could pick one guy from their team, who would you pick? Nick Allen fouls one back. Where would you go with this team if you could select one player from their roster?
Well, let me start by saying every time we see a team like the Angels and the Orioles for the first time and the only time all year, I'm always surprised at how many good players they have.
Right.
Because you don't hear a lot about the Angels being on the West Coast.
1-1 to Allen, fouled back.
And the Orioles have been off to such a rough start. And I haven't seen their young rookies play that much like Holiday and Gunnar Henderson. But it would be a bit of a tough choice. I like Cedric Mullins a lot.
Yeah, I do too. He's been a solid player for a while.
He's no kid. He's going to be a free agent, but they've got some solid, good players also.
Ball and 2 strikes on Nick Allen. Now time called.
The guy who may have impressed me the most is Westberg.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know a whole lot about him. Never had seen him play before.
His bat was an attention getter in this series, wasn't it?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, second, short, and third. All three of those guys have been impressive. 2-0 Orioles, bottom of the third. Allen sends one foul into the seats down the right field line.
How about you?
To me, Henderson just looks the part.
Yeah.
24-year-old shortstop, 6'3", 220. And we saw him last year in the series in Baltimore, and he was very impressive then. But he just looks like the kind of guy who could carry the load at that position, such a high-demand position for several years. So I think there's a lot of value there. 1-2 to Allen, misses low. I think that'd be my pick.
He's very athletic, and it'd be hard to argue. One of the nice things...
2-2, ground ball to short. The aforementioned Henderson has it. Throws over to first base, routine play, 2 down.
One of the nice things for them right now, and it occurs for other teams as well, when you've got a shortstop young like him, you're not going to move him off the spot. But they went ahead and drafted Jackson Holiday, who was a shortstop too. But because he's so athletic, they knew they could find a spot for him because of his bat.
Yeah.
And he's growing into second base and doing a good job.
Jurickson Profar swings and misses on the first pitch he sees.
During the previous at-bat, that was a mound visit designation.
2-0 Orioles, bottom of the third. Braves trying to stay out of a 1-2-3 inning. Trevor Rogers gave up a single to Profar earlier. Big swing and miss at a slider there. And if he gets Profar here, that would be 9 in a row set down by Rogers. Time called by Profar. Folks, you need all the energy you can get for game day. At Georgia Power, we know that energy costs are an important part of every budget, and we're committed to providing tools and assistance to make a difference so you can save energy for the game. Learn more at georgiapower.com/myenergy. 0-2 to Profar. And he missed low, tried that fastball at the bottom of the zone, just a little bit low from him. Rogers at 29 pitches. He's thrown 25 strikes. 1-2. Came inside and just barely missed hitting Profar. I don't know how he got out of the way of that. Spun him out of there, 2-2. Yeah, pretty solid balls to strike ratio for Trevor Rogers.
I'd say
25-5, and that count. 2-2 pitch, and Profar with a fly ball to deep left, got some carry to it, but Kauser looking up into the Atlanta sky. He's under it, about 10 feet shy of the warning track, and that lands in his glove for out number 3. Braves go down in order, 9 in a row set down by Rogers. We're off to the top of the 4th inning, 2-0 Orioles.
You're not afraid to get dirty. You know there's strength in...
July 4th member-only doorbuster deals are on at Lowe's. Right now, rewards members save $50 on a select Charbroil 4-burner gas grill, now just $149. Plus, save over $500 on a Whirlpool top-load laundry pair, now $886. Not a rewards member? Sign up for free today. But hurry, these July 4th doorbuster deals won't last long. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 7/7 while supplies last. Program subject to terms and conditions. Details at lowes.com/terms. Subject to change.
When you get hurt, you don't want to end up on the injured list. You want to get back in the game, stronger than ever. At Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm, we fight for you, making sure big insurance doesn't throw you a curveball. With over $25 billion recovered, we're the home run hitters you need.
This is gone.
Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com. Morgan & Morgan is responsible for this ad. John Morgan is licensed in Florida and Tennessee. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome.
Your burger is served, and this is our finest Pepsi Zero Sugar. Its sweet profile perfectly balances the savory notes of your burger.
That is one perfect combination. Burgers deserve Pepsi.
Guys, by now you've heard me talk about Collars & Co., makers of the dress collar polo. They've already sold over 1 million of these amazing shirts. Well, Collars & Co. just came out with the new Maverick Performance Blazer. This blazer is sharp and wrinkle resistant, so you can travel anywhere with it. Just throw it in your bag and it will remain wrinkle-free. It even comes with security zip pockets, a sunglasses loop, and an optional pocket square. So visit collarsandco.com and use code TIKI for 20% off at collarsandco.com.
If you're in a slip and fall accident, time is not on your side. Stores have video footage that's crucial evidence in your case. You've got to act quickly. Call Farah and Farah so we can preserve it before it disappears.
Braves country. 4th inning means it's the Tidal Wave Auto Spy inning. Tidal Wave Auto Spy is making Braves country clean car country all season long. And if the Braves pitchers score this 4th inning today, Tidal Wave will set you straight tomorrow with half off their Best Wash membership. Learn more at TidalWaveAutoSpa.com/Braves. That'd be a nice start to your week. Get squared away with a clean car. Called strike on the outside corner to Ryan O'Hearn. Orioles got a 2-run homer from Jackson Holiday, and that's where we sit. They have hit some homers this series. Here's the pitch on the way to O'Hearn. That'll be fouled off. They hit 2 Friday night. They hit 3 yesterday, and then 1 today. So 6 bombs by Baltimore. Oh, 2 pitch. O'Hearn sends 1 foul. Speaking of bombs in Baltimore, wasn't it the Battle of Baltimore where Francis Scott Key wrote the Star-Spangled Banner? War of 1812?
Uh-huh.
There's the 0-2 pitch to O'Hearn. Missed high, 1-2.
Was it?
I think he was imprisoned and was on a ship, maybe.
Was Fort, when you saw, or the ramparts we watched?
There's the 1-2 pitch on the way to Ryan O'Hearn. Boy, where was that? Fastball that apparently missed inside, 2-2. O'Hearn walked to lead off the second inning. That was on the front end of a double play. 2-2 pitch and a fly ball towards deep left center field. In pursuit, Profar. Shy of the warning track, squares up to it. He's got it for the out, 1 down. One away for Ramon Urias. It's the 4th inning. Braves have already turned 3 double plays. I'll have to look it up, but I'd imagine that at least matches the season high. First pitch to Urias. In the air to center field. Eli White comes in, leans forward, makes a chest-high catch. And 2 up and 2 down. That leaves it in the hands of Colton Cowser. Cowser also walked. That's where Grant wants to tighten it up a bit. He has 3 walks in the game. 2 of those in the second inning.
All right, you ready for your history lesson?
Yeah.
I'll hurry here with 2 out.
Colton Cowser, left-handed hitter. Holmes fires over a fastball for a strike.
Francis Scott Key wrote what was actually a poem called Defense of Fort McHenry, and it was set to a popular British tune and became the American national anthem, the Star-Spangled Banner.
0-1 pitch, in for a strike.
He was observing the British bombardment of Fort McHenry in 1814, as you said, the War of 1812, and he was inspired upon seeing an American flag flying over the fort at dawn.
Okay. So 1814 he wrote that.
So this July 4th weekend, there you go.
Yeah. 0-2 pitch, and Cowser swings and catches the breeze. A slider struck him out. Second strikeout by Holmes, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning, 2-0 Orioles.
Jeff Francoeur here to talk with you about your car insurance. You got to have it, so you might as well work with a company that invests your dollars right back into your community. Georgia Farm Bureau Insurance supports grassroots efforts.
July 4th member-only doorbuster deals are on at Lowe's. Right now, rewards members save $50 on a select Charbroil 4-burner gas grill, now just $149. Plus, save over $500 on a Whirlpool top-load laundry pair, now $886. Not a rewards member? Sign up for free today. But hurry, these July 4th doorbuster deals won't last long. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 7/7 while supplies last. Program subject to terms and conditions. Details at Lowe's.com/terms. Subject to change.
Dollar Shave Club is the real grooming MVP. Their 6-blade razor gives you the closest, most comfortable shave. The 4-blade features swift rinse tech for longer, thicker hair, and the handle has a no-slip 360-degree diamond pattern grip for comfort and control. Shave butter works great with their razors. It's translucent for precision and delivers a long-lasting glide that hydrates the skin. Visit dollarshaveclub.com/homerun and use code HOMERUN for 20% off your order of $20 or more. Plus free shipping. Whatever you shave, welcome to the club.
When your morning needs an extra boost, choose Starbucks Double Shot Energy. And then choose between delicious ready-to-drink flavors like vanilla, mocha, or white chocolate. Look for them wherever you buy groceries. A good day starts with better coffee. Start with Starbucks coffee.
Morning decisions. A creamy mocha frappuccino drink? A sweet vanilla? Maybe a smooth caramel or that white chocolate mocha. Whichever you choose, delicious coffee awaits. Start your day with bottled Starbucks Frappuccino drinks. Pick up a bottle near you wherever you buy your groceries. 5 a.m. I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink. Running 12 miles today. Grab a green juice, quick change, and head to work. Meetings, workshops. One more Celsius, no slowing down. Working late, but obviously still meeting the girls for a little dancing. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang term.
Tidal Wave Auto Spa country is clean car country, and that's thanks to Tidal Wave Auto Spa. Visit TidalWaveAutoSpa.com/Braves. Get more information there and get your car clean tomorrow. Why wouldn't you? Here's Matt Olson. Olson takes a ball low, 1 ball and no strikes. Braves have an off day tomorrow. And then 6 straight going into the break. 6 games on the road. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Olson takes a ball outside. Well, you'll certainly look back on this homestand and say it was a good one individually for Matt Olson. Swinging a hot stick. Got a 2-0 count. And Olson takes a strike on the inside corner. Tough matchup here against this lefty for him.
He's got a little better fastball than I remember. That last one, 92, but he's been up in the 94, 95 range.
2-1, swung on, miss. That was a fastball, 94.
He just might be one of those guys for Matt. He just doesn't pick the ball up well.
That makes sense. I mean, big lefty. Matt, a left-handed hitter. Rogers with some bright orange cleats on today. Steps and fires. 2-2 and a bouncer to short. Backhanded by Henderson. Picks it clean. Throws over, 1 down. Rogers standing at 6'5". Those got to be about the biggest orange cleats in the state of Georgia right now.
Gotta be.
One out for Austin Riley. No other action has started yet. There won't be another game starting up for another hour around Major League Baseball. Riley takes a fastball high, 1 ball and no strikes. We're going to get creative for that Saia Freight scoreboard.
Mm-hmm.
All the scores we'll have will be scoreless. There's a ball high and outside. 2 balls, no strikes.
Might have to dig into some scores from last night from the Braves minor league teams.
He could do that. Two to Riley. And Rogers missed outside. Most of the games today, day games, of course. A couple of games tonight. You got the Giants and the A's playing at 10:05 Eastern tonight. So the A's are already home. Here's the 3-0 pitch. There's a called strike. And the Padres hosting the Rangers tonight at 9:10 Eastern. And then at 6:10 Eastern, it's the Cubs and the Cardinals from Wrigley. There's a ball inside. So it's 1 out walk to Austin Riley. And for the Braves, it's their first base runner since the first inning. So that Cubs-Cardinals game is the nationally televised game tonight. But that is interesting. A couple of night games on a Sunday for the Padres, Rangers, and the A's, Giants.
I was just going to ask you about that. Weird to have 3 quote-unquote night games.
Yeah, on Sunday you usually have the one.
Yeah.
Everybody else plays a day game and flies off to where they're going next. Sean Murphy out in front, swings and misses at a changeup.
So that one game, 10:10 or whatever time you mentioned.
We could go to the game tonight.
Yeah.
Between the Giants and the A's. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Murphy, ground ball out to third, up with it Arias. He'll go to second. They get 1. Holiday sends it over to first, and they get 2. Well, the Braves had a 1-out walk, but then a swift 5-4-3 inning-ending double play, and that ends the 4th. We go to the 5th inning, 2-0 Baltimore.
Hard hit ball to short, scooped up and tossed to second. Quick turnaround, it's going to be close. Throws it to first, and he's out. Double play.
Lowe's knows July 4th savings are worth celebrating. Right now, get up to 40% off select major appliances and get an additional 10% off 2 or more select major appliances. Plus, get 3 Scott's Naturescapes 1.5 cubic foot mulch bags for just $10. These deals are coming in hot. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 7/9. Selection varies by location. While supplies last. See Lowe's.com for more details. Excludes Alaska and Hawaii.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. 1 more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
When your morning needs an extra boost, choose Starbucks Double Shot Energy. And then choose between delicious ready-to-drink flavors like vanilla, mocha, or white chocolate. Look for them wherever you buy groceries. A good day starts with better coffee. Start with Starbucks coffee.
Guys, by now you've heard me talk about Collars & Co., makers of the dress collar polo. They've already sold over 1 million of these amazing shirts. Well, Collars & Co. just came out with the new Maverick Performance Blazer. This blazer is sharp and wrinkle resistant, so you can travel anywhere with it. Just throw it in your bag and it will remain wrinkle-free. It even comes with security zip pockets, a sunglasses loop, and an optional pocket square. So visit collarsandco.com and use code TIKI for 20% off at collarsandco.com.
Your burger is served, and this is our finest Pepsi Zero Sugar. Its sweet profile perfectly balances the savory notes of your burger.
That is one perfect combination. Burgers deserve Pepsi.
Your day in baseball starts with MLB Central.
Let's get it started.
Lead up.
Tastes better? Well, now you do. That's Louisiana Hot. Buy you some. Bottom third of the order for the O's. Cedric Mullins, a little tapper in front of the plate, was thrown out his first time up. Now launches one to right field, fairly deep, but shy of the track is Fairchild, and he's got it. One out. Napa's a proud partner of your Atlanta Braves with America's largest network of parts and care. Napa has all the bases covered when it comes to your ride. I hope we have another one of those car shows out in Battery Avenue on the weekends. That'd be a cool thing. That was neat with all those Mustangs yesterday. Here's Kobe Mayo. One out, nobody on. Takes inside, ball one. He walked and scored ahead of the home run by Holiday back in the third inning. That's all the scoring of the game. 2-0 Baltimore. Check swing, he went around. 1-1. Mayo was a fourth-round pick by the Orioles. Signed with them over his commitment to the University of Florida. Time called by Mayo. Now back in there in the 1-1. Strike call. 1-2. Something we talked about yesterday, Ben, with respect to that bullpen game. And that was the need for Grant Holmes to go deep in this game today. Next pitch lined up the middle on the ground, but Ozzy's there. Gloves, throws, got him. Nice play. One out. So he's already at 64 pitches. He needs to be a little more economical to get a little deeper in the game. We're in the fifth.
It's a good point because we saw Bummer, Dodd, De Los Santos, Cox, Hernandez, Iglesias, and Montero yesterday. I mean, it was a bullpen game, meaning
Yes,
pretty
it
much
was.
the entire pen.
Yeah. Jacob Stallings grounded out his first time. Nice play by Nick Allen, got him. Takes a strike. A big 2-run double in the 10th last night kind of sealed it for Baltimore off the bat of Stallings, who didn't even start the game. Swing and a miss, 0-2. The Orioles were really short-handed behind the dish after Sanchez got hurt yesterday, hurt his knee. Next offering outside, 1-2. And the Orioles today made a deal and got former Brave Alex Jackson from the Yankees as some catching help and little depth. He would be their 6th different catcher this year. That's a lot. 1-2 in the dirt, 2-2. Stallings is a big, broad-shouldered dude. A lot of time in the big leagues. Next pitch fouled back. Good hack. Still 2-2. 2 runs, 3 hits for the Orioles, including the home run by Holiday. No runs and 1 hit for the Braves. That was the leadoff batter, Profar. Got an infield hit in the first inning. Next pitch, fouled back. 95 fastball. And Stallings got a piece of it. Game just about an hour old, and the 2-2 pitch fouled back. Still 2-2. Just about an hour old, and we're already in the 5th inning. In case you just joined us, an early start today, thanks to the Roku network. 2-2 offering again, swing and a miss, so foul tip. And that got a piece of the umpire, Eric Backus.
Yeah, if you didn't know any better, you might be coming out of Sunday school and thinking, wait a second, it's already the 5th inning?
This must be a replay. And you might think that it's 2-0 Baltimore. Stallings putting up a good fight, but they finally retire him. Struck him out, 3 up and 3 down for Grant Holmes. And we go to the bottom of the 5th, 2-0 Orioles.
Swing into action this baseball season with Prize Picks, the official daily fantasy sports partner of the Atlanta Braves. The app is simple. Pick more or less on at least 2 players for a shot to win up to 1,000 times your cash. Download the Prize Picks app today and use...
July 4th member-only doorbuster deals are on at Lowe's. Right now, rewards members save $50 on a select Charbroil 4-burner gas grill, now just $149. Plus, save over $500 on a Whirlpool top-load laundry pair, now $886. Not a rewards member? Sign up for free today. But hurry, these July 4th doorbuster deals won't last long. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 7/7 while supplies last. Program subject to terms and conditions. Details at lowes.com/terms. Subject to change.
When your morning needs an extra boost, choose Starbucks Double Shot Energy. And then choose between delicious ready-to-drink flavors like vanilla, mocha, or white chocolate. Look for them wherever you buy groceries. A good day starts with better coffee. Start with Starbucks coffee.
Baseball is all about stepping up to the plate when it matters most. And when you've been injured, you need a heavy hitter in your corner. At Morgan & Morgan, we don't back down. We fight to get you every dollar you deserve. No curveballs, no strikeouts, just results. That's why we've recovered over $25 billion for our clients and fight for them from offices nationwide. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm.
Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Rollovers, head-on collisions, hit and runs, you name it, we've litigated it.
And while insurance companies joke about the mayhem that occurs on roadways, we've seen the real effects. Lost lives, catastrophic injury, cars crushed like soda cans. And trust us, there's nothing funny about it.
If you've been in a crash, count on our experienced attorneys to seek full justice and all the money your case is worth.
For a fairer fight, you know who to call. Farah and Farah, Tampa.
Dollar Shave Club delivers premium razors without premium prices. Get close, comfortable 6-blade shaves, swift rinse and 4 blades for thicker hair, and translucent shave butter for precision. Visit dollarshaveclub.com/home run. Use promo code HOME.
Why weren't you people real good crowd? Why weren't you people in church? Trevor Rogers goes to work. Takes outside to Zazie, ball 1. He struck out on 3 pitches his first time up. 1 for 9 in the series, batting right-handed. 7 for 21 against Rogers in his career. The kick and the delivery swung on, fouled out a play off to the right. So he fouled a ball off into the stands over here on the first base side. He might be right in the sun. You'll need your eye black or your flip down shades. 1-1. Ozzie pulls one to the backhand side of the third baseman Urias, who fires to first in time. 1 away. Thirteen men faced by Rogers since the base hit by Profar, and he's retired. Well, that's the minimum. He got a double play after a walk. Drake Baldwin takes low and outside, ball one. Grounded out his first time. He's had a good series, 3 for 8 with a homer. He's the DH today. Ozuna, Harris, Acuna all getting a day off. Winding the pitch. Outside, 2-0. Any games started, Ben?
Nothing yet.
Okay.
Got about 50 minutes.
Well, in about 50 minutes, the Saya LTL Freight scoreboard will be coming your way. Saya LTL Freight, the official freight carrier of the Atlanta Braves.
And you're ripping through these reads.
I got it covered. Outside, ball 3. Need a base runner to bring the potential tying run to the plate. We do have a contestant from Cartersville in the Georgia Lottery home run jackpot inning next inning. 3-0 pitch, strike call, 3-1. So if you know anybody in Cartersville that may have entered, or if you entered and you live in Cartersville, you may want to stick around. $1,150 in the jackpot. 3-1 pitch, it's low, and a ball 4 walk earned by Drake Baldwin. Second walk issued by Trevor Rogers.
Got to take advantage of this one. Braves had a 1-out walk in the 4th inning, and then Sean Murphy hit into that 5-4-3 double play.
Eli White, the batter, he hit the ball hard his first time up. Flagged down by Laureano out in right center. Eli's 0 for 7 on the homestand. Looking for a hit, but he takes outside. Stallings held it there. He thought he had a strike, but it's ball 1. Two to nothing Baltimore. Bottom of the 5th, the pitch. There's a strike. An 86-mile-an-hour changeup. 1-1. One out, runner at first. The 1-1 pitch. Swung on, fouled back. 1-2. When Rogers got traded, you mentioned it a little earlier, Ben, to the Orioles last year at the deadline, and Miami got 2 really good and highly rated prospects for Baltimore. Rogers was awful. He was 0-2 with a 7 ERA before they put him on the injured list. That trade was drawing a lot of heat in Baltimore. 1-2 pitch. Did he go? No. They appeal? No. 2-2. Baldwin at first, 1 out. And the left-hander's 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Threw a fastball by him. Eli White out of there. Strikeout number 4 for Rogers.
Yeah, and looking back on not just that trade, but the last few seasons, I mean, the Orioles were one of the better teams in their league the last few years with much higher expectations than what was met in the postseason. Got to the postseason last few years and had some games at home and didn't go their way.
Didn't play well at all. Stuart Fairchild takes one in the dirt, ball 1. Corralled by Stallings. The runner has to hold it first.
That's an interesting AL East over there this year.
Oh, it sure is. And with Baltimore playing the way they are, it's not upside down, but it certainly is mixed up, isn't it?
It is.
The 1-0 pitch to Fairchild, seeking for a strike. Right now in the American League East, Toronto Blue Jays have a 3-game lead over the Yankees, who have lost 6 in a row. Blue Jays have won 7 in a row. 1-1 outside, 2-1. Hey, Blue Jays. You look so good to me. That was a cheer for the Guthrie Blue Jays high school basketball team.
And you remember it.
Yeah. Blue Jays are 31-16 at home and have a losing record on the road. Stretching the pitch, swung on, hit hard through the whole left side. Second hard hit ball of the day for Fairchild. He's 1 for 2. He had grounded to short his first time up. The Braves have something cooking, albeit with 2 out. Nick Allen comes to the plate, runners at first and second.
Well, something that we've talked about so many times all season long, really, but especially lately, is the inability to score runs, get clutch base hits. And if you're looking for a place to find a few more runs, it would be in the free passes. On this homestand, the Braves have walked 23 times. They've only turned 4 of those into runs.
That's not good enough. Wow, 23 walks. Stretching the pitch, and Nick takes a strike. He grounded to short his first time. The Yankees in Tampa Bay are tied for second in the East. Same record, 48 and 41, 3 games back. And then Boston 6.5 back. The 0-1 outside to even the count. Detroit enters play today whenever they decide they want to start playing. And they are running away with the American League Central. They have a 12.5 game lead over Minnesota. Wow. The 1-1. Check swing, but a strike call, 1-2.
Cleveland's been sinking like a stone over there.
Cleveland's lost 9 in a row. They're 40 and 47. They're 14.5 out. And then the White Sox, 25.5. Baldwin at second, Fairchild at first. The pitch fought off foul and out of play. Still 1-2 to Nick Allen with the Braves trailing 2-0. 2 on, 2 out. The National League East is 2-team race right now. Philadelphia in the lead. They switch places about daily with the Mets. The Mets are a half game back, and then you drop back to Miami, 11 out. 1-2. Fought off again and into the crowd. Nick hanging tough. Braves 12.5 out, and Washington 15 out. Mets have won 4 in a row. Everybody straight away for Nick Allen, and the pitch inside, 2-2. Outfield shifted around a little bit toward right, expecting him to hit to the opposite field and shallow. Mullins in center and Laureano in right, particularly shallow. 2-2 pitch. Again, fouled back. That's about 3 in a row in the same spot. Right over below us and to the right. National League Central, the Cubs have been on a roll. They've won 7 out of 10. Got beat by the Cardinals yesterday, but they got a 4-game lead over Milwaukee, 5.5 over St. Louis, 7 over Cincinnati. Another 2-2 pitch. Nick swing and a miss. Good battle. Bat flung down, helmet slammed to the ground. I don't blame you, Nick. I'd be upset too. I had a chance, couldn't get him in. Braves leave 2, and we go to the 6th, trailing 2-0.
Did your celebration of the Midsummer Classic go a little sideways? Unexpected legal trouble can throw...
Lowe's knows July 4th savings are worth celebrating. Right now, get up to 40% off select major appliances and get an additional 10% off 2 or more select major appliances. Plus, get 3 Scott's Naturescapes 1.5 cubic foot mulch bags for just $10. These deals are coming in hot. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 7/9. Selection varies by location. While supplies last. See Lowe's.com for more details. Excludes Alaska and Hawaii.
When your morning needs an extra boost, choose Starbucks Double Shot Energy. And then choose between delicious ready-to-drink flavors like vanilla, mocha, or white chocolate. Look for them wherever you buy groceries. A good day starts with better coffee. Start with Starbucks coffee.
Guys, by now you've heard me talk about Collars & Co., makers of the dress collar polo. They've already sold over 1 million of these amazing shirts. Well, Collars & Co. just came out with the new Maverick Performance Blazer. This blazer is sharp and wrinkle-resistant, so you can travel anywhere with it. Just throw it in your bag, and it will remain wrinkle-free. It even comes with security zip pockets, a sunglasses loop, and an optional pocket square. So visit collarsandco.com and use code TIKI for 20% off at collarsandco.com.
How do we respond to lowball offers from insurance companies?
With relentless litigation. For the justice you're entitled to after an accident, you know who to call.
Make it a FARA fight. Fair and FARA.
Tampa.
Baseball is all about stepping up to the plate when it matters most. And when you've been injured, you need a heavy hitter in your corner. At Morgan & Morgan, we don't back down. We fight to get you every dollar you deserve. No curveballs, no strikeouts, just results. That's why we've recovered over $25 billion for our clients and fight for them from offices nationwide. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm.
Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Side his last time up, back in the third inning, a two-run shot has provided all the offense for either side. 2 runs, 3 hits for the Orioles. No runs, 2 hits for the Braves. Holmes back to work on the pitch. Outside ball 1. Holiday 2 for 2, a single and a homer. He had been 1 for 9 in the series, and that was a hit his last time up last night. Swing and a miss, big home run cut, 1-1. Where are they on Camden Yards and their decision on fences, Ben?
Well, they moved the left field wall again.
Yeah. Oh, there's a strike taken by Holiday, 1-2.
When we went there last year, left field was a canyon. And, you know, originally left field was a pretty short porch.
Very.
They moved it. Well, they've now moved it back in about halfway between the previous distance and the original distance.
Next year, we just wait and see. Fastball high, 2-2.
Well, they wanted to be able to land free agent pitchers. And we had that short porch in left field. Free agent pitchers that said thanks, but no thanks.
And the ball already jumped out of there pretty well to right field, even though they had a semi-high wall with a scoreboard in it. Foul ball back by Holiday, stays alive, 2-2.
I remember when we were there last year, and they were explaining their strategy, and it was, okay, maybe we can't go all in and pay free agent pitchers, you know, $250 million over 8 years, or, you know, contracts similar to what you're seeing.
2-2 pitches inside, ball 3.
So their idea was, let's have it deep to left field, and let's have some reclamation projects on the mound where we bring in good pitchers who are coming off bad years, give them a 1 or 2 year deal, let them bounce back, and then if they
foul ball stays alive,
then if they
count.
sign for a bigger deal somewhere else down the road, great. But we get them for a couple of years at a decent price. That kind of fits where their budget was.
Well, I think that'd be some trickery. Move the fences back, sign some free agents, and then bring the fences in. Line drive up the middle. That's going to get through, and Jackson Holiday is 3 for 3. He's at first, leading off the 6th inning. Let's pause for station identification on the Braves Radio Network.
Every Atlanta Braves game live on the air and streaming free on the app.
WCNN North Atlanta, a Dickey broadcasting station.
The Fan.
Joe Ben and Jay Chad with you at Truist Park. Early start today, an 11:30 first pitch. We're in the 6th inning. It's 2-0 Baltimore. Swing and a miss by Ramon Laureano with a runner at first and nobody out. 82 pitches for Grant Holmes, 52 strikes. Out of the stretch, the pitch. Fastball, a strike call at the letters. 0-2. Laureano, 1 for 2 today. 2 for 10 in the series with the big RBI double last night in extra innings. Holiday thrown out trying to steal earlier today. Holds at first and ball 1 to Laureano, 1-2. Laureano with 10 homers, 28 driven in. Swings and fouls one straight back into the screen. He was right on it. 95 heater, 1-2 the count. Laureano struck out his first time up, and a strike him out, throw him out double play. Takes outside 2-2. And then after singling in the 3rd inning, he was wiped out at second base on a 4-6-3 double play hit into by Henderson. 2-2. Check swing. Did it hit him? They're calling it a foul ball, but Laureano, and now they're going to be overruled by Doug Eddings, the third base umpire, who I think is saying he was hit by the pitch.
Yeah, right hand. And he didn't commit on the swing, so I believe he's going to get first base.
Oh, no doubt. He missed the bat altogether. And that really is in a bad spot on his hand, being tended to by the trainer. And as trainers tend to do, they are just squeezing you-know-what out of his hand. See if it hurts. So fastball rode up and in on him. I've seen it 1,000 times. The guy checks his swing and has the ball right up in on his hands. Still standing between home plate and their on-deck circle. And honestly, I'm not sure what the umpire ruled, but they're now checking it. I don't know if they're checking it for the Braves or the Orioles on replay. We'll find out right here.
Runner goes to first. Baltimore keeps his challenge.
Replay showed that it did hit him in the hand, and he will get first base. And down to second will go Holiday. So the Orioles have something cooking here. A base hit, a hit batsman.
The Orioles win the challenge. Hit batter. Hit by pitch.
And it was the Orioles who employed the challenge there. Gunnar Henderson's 2 for 11 in the series, left-handed hitter. He's grounded out twice today, once into a double play. 3-hole hitter for Baltimore. 10 homers, 29 driven in, ground ball to short. Might be 2, they'll have to hurry. No, only play is at first base for Nick Allen because Ozzie was playing way over to his left in the hole. He just couldn't get there in time. And Nick Allen wasn't close enough to the bag to step on second. So they get one out, and runners move up to second and third for O'Hearn.
Yeah, that's a shame. Would have been nice to get 2 right there. Would have been the 4th of the day for the Braves.
O'Hearn has walked, and he has flied out. He fouls one at the plate. 0-1. And a roster move made by the Braves before the game. Brought back old pal Jesse Chavez from Gwinnett. Dylan Dodd was optioned down to AAA. And Jesse's warming up. Fastball down and in. 1-1 the count. 90 pitches now for Holmes, who trails 2-0. Infield in. Way in for Nick Allen. He's 2 steps in on the grass, and the pitch. Foul tip. 1-2. Nick is kind of playing behind the mound. A little shift on the grass, if you will. Everybody else on the edge of the grass, and now the next offering, swing and a miss. Got him to chase a breaking ball down and in. Looked like ball 2. Big strikeout for Grant Holmes. His 4th of the day.
This is one of his best sliders of the day right there. That darted straight down under the bat of O'Hearn.
Ramon Urias playing third base today. Stands in. The infield backs up, and the pitch is outside. Ball 1. Urias hit into a double play back in the 2nd inning, and he's also lined to center. The 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Good slider to even the count. Bottom of the 6th inning, the Georgia Lottery home run jackpot inning for a contestant from Cartersville. Might be you. The 1-1, grounded foul, third base side. 1-2 the count. And let's hope the Braves can get some offense going. Top of the order due up for the Braves. Holmes ahead in the count. The pitch. Got him looking. Wow, what a nice comeback by Grant Holmes. He fans O'Hearn, fans Urias, leaves runners at second and third. Let's get some runs. We go to the bottom of the sixth, trailing 2-0.
Engineers and planners, do you have a project that needs a cultural resource assessment? This is Howard Sears, senior archaeologist with Wiregrass Archaeology.
Lowe's knows July 4th savings are worth celebrating. Right now, get up to 40% off select major appliances and get an additional 10% off 2 or more select major appliances. Plus, get 3 Scott's Naturescapes 1.5 cubic foot mulch bags for just $10. These deals are coming in hot. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 7/9. Selection varies by location. While supplies last. See Lowe's.com for more details. Excludes Alaska and Hawaii.
Guys, by now you've heard me talk about Collars & Co., makers of the dress collar polo. They've already sold over 1 million of these amazing shirts. Well, Collars & Co. just came out with the new Maverick Performance Blazer. This blazer is sharp and wrinkle resistant, so you can travel anywhere with it. Just throw it in your bag and it will remain wrinkle-free. It even comes with security zip pockets, a sunglasses loop, and an optional pocket square. So visit collarsandco.com and use code TIKI for 20% off at collarsandco.com.
5 a.m. I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink. Running 12 miles today. Grab a green juice, quick change, and head to work. Meetings, workshops. 1 more Celsius, no slowing down. Working late, but obviously still meeting the girls for a little dancing. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Your burger is served. And this is our finest Pepsi Zero Sugar. Its sweet profile perfectly balances the savory notes of your burger.
That is one perfect combination. Burgers deserve Pepsi.
Baseball is all about stepping up to the plate when it matters most. And when you've been injured, you need a heavy hitter in your corner. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm.
Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
The big hits.
Jurickson Pro Braves trailing 2-0. Jurickson Profar, infield hit in the first inning, and he's also flied out. 1 for 2, and the first pitch to him in the sixth is a strike. Braves have lost 3 in a row. They've lost 8 out of 10. They are 2-6 on this homestand. It's time to get some offense going and get a little payback. Winding the pitch, over but low, 1-1. We've given money away twice on this homestand. Let's make it 3 times. Rogers fires, high, 2-1. Profar, Olson, and Riley. Profar the leadoff man today, with Acuna getting a day off. Kick in the pitch, popped up, shallow center field. Out goes Holiday. It's going to drop. A Ric Flair to center. Woo! Woo! I think the Nature Boy is on our side this inning.
Man, I hope so.
I think he would be anytime.
Need a shot here, even if it's a cheap shot. I'll take it.
Yeah. Come right off the ropes here, Matt. I don't care. Jump off the top turnbuckle. I don't care. Whatever you got to do. Olson has had trouble against Rogers in his career, and he takes outside ball 1. He's 0 for 2 today. A strikeout and a ground out. And he's 1 for 15 in his career against him. 3-4. Infield playing him to pull. Double play situation. Runner at first draws a throw. Profar back. $34,012. Did I hear that correctly?
That's it.
34012. Ricky, don't lose that number. 1-0. Strike call. 1-1. Huge hole between Urias and the third base line. Matt's gone that way a few times when he was in his on-base streak. Arias is right about where his shortstop plays. Next pitch. Swing and a miss, a wave at a breaking ball. Had him fooled, 1-2. Matt's the man, though. 17 homers, 58 RBIs. Both lead the team. His average up to 271 at the start of play today. Profar with a good lead, no throw, and a delivery to the plate. Outside 2-2. 76 pitches for Rogers, 50 strikes. Pretty good. Trying to gain his first ever win against the Braves. He's 0-7. The next pitch, fouled at the plate. He had Olsen way out on his front foot again. Two to nothing Baltimore, bottom of the sixth. The stretch and the pitch. There goes the runner. Pitch swung on, bounced down the first baseline, but foul. Good jump by Profar. Count stays 2-2. Hey, we heard from our pal Tom Hart, who wanted to chime in on the out-of-town scoreboard. He thought, and it was a good idea, maybe the AAA Sacramento team was playing a day game.
Yeah, that'd be something. Have a
doubleheader there.
Doubleheader, but no, they're on the road.
Okay, that's what he said.
Would have made sense.
Mm-hmm. Good try, Tom. 2-2 pitch, sidearm pitch, got him swinging. Rogers dropped down and got Matt for the second time, and that's the sixth strikeout for Rogers. Runner still at first for Austin Riley, who is 0 for 1 with a walk. Riley 4 for 10 with a homer in the series. And the pitch to him. Swung on, hit hard to third. Might be two. Arias to Holiday. Over to first base to Mayo, and that'll end the threat. 5-4-3 double play. Ends the sixth inning. No winner in the jackpot. We head to the seventh. Still 2-0 Baltimore.
Military veterans are eager to transfer their skills and experiences to...
Lowe's knows July 4th savings are worth celebrating. Right now, get up to 40% off select major appliances and get an additional 10% off 2 or more select major appliances. Plus, get 3 Scott's Naturescapes 1.5 cubic foot mulch bags for just $10. These deals are coming in hot. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 7/9. Selection varies by location. While supplies last. See Lowe's.com for more details. Excludes Alaska and Hawaii.
Here's what the car insurance companies may think they know after a car crash. They know you probably don't know what your claim is worth, or how to calculate pain and suffering, lost wages and future earnings, current and future medical expenses, or diminished value to your car. But guess what? We do. And if we don't win your case, you owe us nothing. For a fairer fight, you know who to call. Farah and Farah. Tampa.
When you get hurt, you don't want to end up on the injured list. You want to get back in the game, stronger than ever. At Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm, we fight for you, making sure big insurance doesn't throw you a curveball. With over $25 billion recovered, we're the home run hitters you need.
This is gone.
Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com. Morgan & Morgan is responsible for this ad. John Morgan is licensed in Florida and Tennessee. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome.
5 a.m. I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink. Running 12 miles today. Grab a green juice, quick change, and head to work. Meetings, workshops. One more Celsius, no slowing down. Working late, but obviously still meeting the girls for a little dancing. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Let's see if we can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is
7 ER. Who is now 1-3 with a 2.27 ERA. He'll face the lower half of the Orioles order. And back once again, here's Ben.
Thank you, Joe. 2-0. Here's Colton Cowser. 6, 7, and 8 coming up for Baltimore.
Man, I didn't do anything.
I didn't either. No runs, 3 hits between the two of us today. There's a called strike on Colton Cowser. Yeah, this is a stretch for the Braves where we saw them play 13 straight games against NL East opponents. And then this lengthy homestand. There's a ball outside of Cowser. And in that stretch versus Miami, New York, Philadelphia, saw New York twice. Won a game over 500 in that 13-game stretch. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Cowser swings and misses. But here on this homestand, dropped 2 of 3 to the Phillies. Dropped 2 of 3 to the Angels. And running the risk of being swept by the Orioles. The difference in the game, a 2-run homer by Jackson Holliday in the 3rd inning. Left-on-left matchup, 1-2 pitch, and Cowser fans the breeze. Missed a slider, swinging and missing. 1 down in the 7th. That'll be in the hands of Cedric Mullins. This has been a homecoming for him. Went to Brookwood High School in Snellville. Graduated back in 2012. He's 30 years old. Had 2 different stops in college. Here's the pitch on the way to Cedric Mullins. And a first pitch strike. We mentioned the other day he went to Campbell University. Prior to that, he went to Lewisburg College in Lewisburg, North Carolina. And he obtained a perfect 4.0 GPA. Here's the 0-1 pitch. In the air, down the foul line, third base side. Riley at the railing into the screen, out of room. That came down the screen. But yeah, Mullins had a 4.0, graduated summa cum laude with an Associate of Arts degree, and then played 1 season at Campbell.
That is tremendous. Proud of him. I know his family is too.
Said if it had not been for baseball, he'd have become an engineer. 0-2 on Mullins. Lee brings it, and a bouncer out to first. Nice backhanded pick by Olsen. Underhand toss to the bag, and Lee wins the race there. That's nicely done.
That was not an easy catch for Dillon either. Big horse. He's racing as fast as he can, and it was a little bit to his side and behind him a little bit, and being left-handed, that glove had to cross over a long way to get it and step on the bag.
He was hoofing over there like a Clydesdale.
Yeah.
2 down here in the 7th. Coming up, it'll be the 7th inning stretch, brought to you by the Warrior Alliance. Going to bat for veterans and their families by helping them navigate success after military service. To learn more, go to thewarrioralliance.org. We'll also have Timothy Miller in between innings. Kobe Mayo takes ball inside. Mayo out of Parkland, Florida. He was drafted out of high school, signed over his commitment to the University of Florida. 1-0 pitch and a lazy fly ball to right center. Fairchild drifting in, looking up into the sun, makes the catch, and down they go 1-2-3 in the top of the 7th. Nicely done by Dylan Lee, but how many times have you heard me saying this before? It's getting late, and the Braves need some runs. It's 2-0 in favor of Baltimore. Going to keep it right here.
Now more than ever, Lowe's knows you don't just want a low price, you want the lowest price. And with our lowest price guarantee, you can count on us for competitive prices on all your home improvement projects. If you find a qualifying lower price somewhere else on the same item, we'll match it. Lowe's, we help, you save. Price match applies the same item, current price at qualifying retailers. Exclusions and terms apply. Learn how we'll match price at lowes.com/lowest price guarantee.
This moment right now is the ideal time to throw on your helmet or boots, grab an ice-cold Mountain Dew with a refreshing citrus kick, and tune in for some high-stakes soccer. Because raising your heart rate and your elevation deserves the elevated deliciousness of bold refreshment.
Give me a mountain with lots to do. Give me a river, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew.
Do the Dew.
Texting terms at unlock.com/SMS. Privacy policy at unlock.com/privacy-policy. Texting enrolls for recurring automated text marketing messages. Message and data rates may apply. Reply stop to opt out. Terms and conditions apply. For full details, see unlock.com/legal. Actor portrayal.
Lisa, thanks for having me over. Your new kitchen is gorgeous. How'd you find the money to do it?
We worked with this great company, Unlock. They help you unlock the future value of your home to get the cash you need today.
So it's a home equity loan?
No, it's not a loan at all. There's no monthly payments and no interest charges ever. And you can use the money however you want. We were able to redo our kitchen and pay off our credit card debt.
Wow, Jack and I could really use this to finally pay off our old student loan debt. How do I get started?
It's easy. Just go to their website.
Text EQUITY to 865-865 to unlock the value in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Pay off debt, improve your home, add to your retirement fund. It's up to you. Text EQUITY to 865-865. Text the word EQUITY to 865-865. Text EQUITY to 865-865 now.
23rd stakes for your chance to race the legendary Freeze on the field at Truist Park August 23rd. The winner will receive game tickets, parking, a $1,000 gift card, and their chance to beat the Freeze. Sign up now through August 5th by entering online at beatthefreezesweepstakes.com or in store at your favorite racetrack. But don't wait. This chance moves as fast as the Freeze himself. No purchase necessary. 18 plus to enter. See full rules and details at beatthefreezesweepstakes.com.
A golf instructor who knows technique can improve an aspiring pro's swing. But one who really cares can help transform a career.
There he is, your new champion.
When you team up with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. At Truist, we believe the same is true for banking. Truist, leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Truist Bank, member FDIC, leading based on top 10 U.S. commercial bank.
Oh, hey.
Hey, thanks for meeting me here. It's just, you're my only lawyer friend, and I need your professional opinion. Do you see that brand new Hyundai Tucson out there? That's all I paid for it.
Let me get back to you on that. Deal's so right, it almost feels wrong. At the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Get 0% APR for 60 months, plus 0 payments for 90 days on all Hyundai Santa Fe models. And check out our other great deals at your Hyundai dealer today. Offer ends September 2nd. Call 562-314-4603 for details.
Atlanta Braves baseball on the Braves Radio Network is lit by the original Louisiana brand hot sauce, the official hot sauce of the Atlanta Braves. Bring the heat.
Hey, folks, we in the locker room want to send you to a Braves game. This is home team Brandon Leak reminding you that a pair of tickets are up for grabs during the 7 o'clock hour every weekday morning on 680 The Fan.
Rolling into the bottom of the 7th here on a warm summer day in Atlanta. It's a 2-0 lead for the Orioles. Still Rogers on the mound for Baltimore. He's pieced together 6 shutout innings. He's walked a pair, and he has struck out 6. And the Braves have totaled just 3 hits against him. A single by Profar in the 1st, a single by Profar in the 6th inning, and also a single by Fairchild in the 5th. And through 6 innings today, the Braves have had 1 man reach second base. That was Drake Baldwin in the 5th inning. And that has been it. So they have been stifled and suffocated by Rogers. Here's Sean Murphy, and he takes a ball high. Did you know the all-time hot sauce leader in RBIs is the original Louisiana brand hot sauce? The original Louisiana brand hot sauce, like a double play for your mouth. That's Louisiana Hot. Buy you some. 1-0 to Murphy, and Murphy hits one to deep right field. In pursuit, Laureano back to the wall, off the top of the wall, bounding back in play, and Murphy into second base standing. He just missed a homer by a matter of inches. That was right off the top of the bricks, and then sprung back into the field of play. Now the umpire's going to get together to see what they all saw.
That was crazy. I think there is a beveled edge on that concrete above the bricks, isn't there?
Yep, and that's exactly what it hit. That's about the 4th time we've seen that exact same thing happen this year.
Chief review of a potential home run that was called in play.
That was Doug Eddings, the crew chief and third base umpire. This will be a crew chief review. They'll need one look at this thing. That hit off the top of the wall, shot back into the field of play.
What a crime. You know, you're talking about him suffocating the Braves, and that's right. But we've been starving for air all year.
Yes.
And I'm not going to personally put Nick Allen in this group because nobody expects him to get offense. And he's providing great defense.
Second base.
And it is ruled a double, as it should have been. But honestly, Ben, I've never seen anything like this. Matt Olson has had a great month of June and into July. He's picked up what he's normally supposed to do, but everybody else, they're in a whirlpool.
Yes.
They haven't done anything.
Ozzie Albies trying to do something right here, get the Braves on the board. Runner at second, no one out. Ozzie swings and drives one to deep right field. Laureano going back to the warning track, throws up the glove, makes the catch. Tagging from second, cruising into the third base now, Murphy. Ripped it pretty hard, but Laureano got back there. So now with one down, the Braves have a runner at third base for Drake Baldwin.
I don't know if Ozzie is hurt, if he's got a bad hand or wrist. If he does, I wish he would let it heal because he has scuffled so much. That's about as hard a hit ball right there as he's had in 2 weeks.
Yeah, I agree. Jumped off his bat. Got the runner to third base. Now Baldwin with a chance to drive in a run. Get the Braves on the scoreboard here in the seventh. First pitch to Baldwin, and a strike zips over the inside corner. Braves are in danger of falling to a season worst 11 games under 500 with a loss today. Now they're down 2-0 here in the bottom of the seventh. Lefty-lefty matchup. Pitch to Baldwin. And a strike on the inside corner. I don't think Drake liked that call.
No, I wouldn't either.
10 games under 500 is already the Braves' worst since the end of the 2017 season when they finished 18 under. Trying to stay away from 11 under 500. Got to come from behind, though. 0-2, late on the swing, sends it foul into the third deck down the third baseline.
Here's another guy that's done well, given his lack of experience. He's had a really good first half.
Second in the league amongst rookies in home runs behind Augustin Ramirez in Miami. 0-2 is outside, 1-2.
But this situation, look at what is set up in front of you, Ben. One out, runner at third. The infield is back. All you have to do is play pepper. Put it in play. You don't have to hit a homer. You don't even have to get a base hit. Put it in play and get the runner in.
1-2 pitch, and he connects and pops one up. Third baseline, foul ground. Stallings there, sheds the mask, makes the catch.
Unbelievable. And look, I'm the first to acknowledge that hitting is so hard. It's never been harder to hit than it is right now with the way these guys throw and the bullpens and the way they throw. Unbelievable.
Yes. And now you got runner at third with 2 down. Here comes Tony Mansolino. He's clapping his hands. And he takes the ball away from Trevor Rogers, who did a wonderful job for Baltimore today. 6 2/3 scoreless to this point. So the Orioles make the Aero Exterminators call to the bullpen. Make the right call. Protect your home and business.
Lowe's knows July 4th savings are worth celebrating. Right now, get up to 40% off select major appliances and get an additional 10% off 2 or more select major appliances. Plus, get 3 Scott's Naturescapes 1.5 cubic foot mulch bags for just $10. These deals are coming in hot. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 7/9. Selection varies by location. While supplies last. See Lowe's.com for more details. Excludes Alaska and Hawaii.
Your burger is served, and this is our finest Pepsi Zero Sugar. Its sweet profile perfectly balances the savory notes of your burger.
That is one perfect combination. Burgers deserve Pepsi.
This moment right now is the ideal time to throw on your helmet or boots, grab an ice-cold Mountain Dew with a refreshing citrus kick, and tune in for some high-stakes soccer. Because raising your heart rate and your elevation deserves the elevated deliciousness of bold refreshment.
Give me a mountain with lots to do. Give me a river, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew.
Do the dew.
5 a.m. I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink. Running 12 miles today. Grab a green juice, quick change, and head to work. Meetings, workshops. One more Celsius, no slowing down. Working late, but obviously still meeting the girls for a little dancing. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
If you're in a slip and fall accident, time is not on your side. Stores have video footage that's crucial evidence in your case. You've got to act quick.
Cutter off the fastball as well. Runner at third, 2 out.
Michael Harris will be called upon to pinch hit for Eli White. We saw Cano in the 10th inning last night, and Harris faced him and struck out looking. Harris, a .212 hitter, called upon to pinch hit here in the 7th. First pitch to Harris, and a strike over the outside corner. Got to have a base hit, trying to get on the board, trailing 2-0 in the bottom of the 7th. Murphy standing at third, looking for a lift home. A 1 to Michael Harris, and he'll swing and miss. Fastball 95, and quickly 0-2. If he reaches, Stuart Fairchild would come to the plate. He's standing in the on-deck circle. Harris awaits, and the pitch on the way from Yennier Cano. And he missed down in the dirt, laid off a low sinker. Eli White finishes his day 0 for 2 with a fly out and a strikeout. So Brian Snitker pushing the button here in the 7th inning to call upon the left-handed batter. Harris needs a good moment right here. 1-2 pitch on the way, and a hopper out to short. Henderson gloves it on the second bounce, throws over, and the Orioles are out of the jam. So a leadoff double is left stranded. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left. On to the 8th we go. 2-0 Orioles.
Braves fans, this is Kevin Swanson, new business manager for IBEW Local 630.
Lowe's knows that no matter your paint project, saving is at the top of your list. That's why when you shop today, you can buy one, get one free select Valspar and HGTV Home by Sherwin-Williams one-coat coverage interior paints via rebate. Shop these deals in-store or online today at Lowe's. We help, you save. Rebate in form of Visa gift card equal to 100% off the second eligible item purchased before or after applicable discounts, if any. See details. Offer ends 7/9.
Texting terms at unlock.com/SMS. Privacy policy at unlock.com/privacy-policy. Texting enrolls for recurring automated text marketing messages. Message and data rates may apply. Reply stop to opt out. Terms and conditions apply. For full details, see unlock.com/legal. Actor portrayal.
Lisa, thanks for having me over. Your new kitchen is gorgeous. How'd you find the money to do it?
We worked with this great company, Unlock. They help you unlock the future value of your home to get the cash you need today.
So it's a home equity loan?
No, it's not a loan at all. There's no monthly payments and no interest charges ever. And you can use the money however you want. We were able to redo our kitchen and pay off our credit card debt.
Wow, Jack and I could really use this to finally pay off our old student loan debt. How do I get started?
It's easy. Just go to their website.
Text EQUITY to 865-865 to unlock the value in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Pay off debt, improve your home, add to your retirement fund. It's up to you. Text EQUITY to 865-865. Text the word EQUITY to 865-865. Text EQUITY to 865-865 now.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. One more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is seeing eye single. Do you know what it means?
So Pierce is on to face 9-1-2 for Baltimore. Hold him right there, Ben.
We'll try that again. 2-0. Here's Jacob Stallings. He leads it off in the Yanmar strikeout the side inning. Let's see what Pierce can do here in the 8th. Pitch on the way to Jacob Stallings. Popped up down the right field line. Coming in now is Fairchild. He slides, can't get there. That'll be a base hit, blooped into no man's land down the line by Stallings. I didn't even have time to get to the contestant's name in the Yanmar strikeout the side inning. But if Pierce Johnson had struck out the side, our contestant Heath McMeans would have been the lucky winner of a brand new Yanmar utility terrain vehicle. Enter all season long at Braves.com/Yanmar for your chance to win a Yanmar UTV and to be entered for a grand prize drawing at the end of the season. Yanmar, built together, backed longer. Jackson Holliday, the batter. He takes a called strike. He supplied the only 2 runs of the game. belted a 2-run homer in the third inning. Braves have Profar, Harris, and Fairchild in the outfield now, left to right. 0-1 pitch, line down the left field line. That's a fair ball down the line. Hits the sidewall, and ricochets out to Profar. Comes up gunning to third base, tagged down, but not in time. Stallings goes first to third on the double by Jackson Holliday, and the young man is having a terrific day at the ballpark. He's 4 for 4 with 2 singles, a double, and a 2-run homer.
When I looked up and I saw Stallings running between second and third, I thought, well, he must think he's going to have it made. Profar comes up throwing, and then I realized, no, he's full tilt. He was running as hard as he could.
Carrying that piano again. Infield is in. Here's Ramon Laureano. Laureano check swing, called strike on a curveball. 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors for the Orioles. No runs, 4 hits, no errors for the Braves. And Pierce set right at the tomahawk, and the 0-1 pitch. Laureano fouls one back into the screen. No balls, 2 strikes. All the other action around Major League Baseball about to start. At least some of those games. About half the slate starting up here in about the next 2 minutes. And then some action later this evening. But to this point, this has been the only game in Major League Baseball as we started at 11:35 Eastern. 0-2 pitch. Missed high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That fastball 97 from Johnson. Ramon Laureano's been on twice. One the easy way, one the hard way. Got a base hit in the third inning, hit by a pitch in the 6th inning. Righty-righty matchup, and the 1-2 spins up there. And he got him looking. That time a fastball hit its mark. 1 out here in the 8th inning. Now it's Gunnar Henderson to the plate. He's 0 for 2. He's failed to get the ball out of the infield. 3 ground outs, including 1 double play. Infield is halfway in for the Braves. On the left side, they're all the way in, right there in the lip of the grass. Right side about halfway. Left-handed hitter. First pitch low and outside. Orioles have to be thinking one more base hit right here, and they can kick their feet up and put this game on ice. They'd feel pretty good with a 4-run lead. One out to the plate. Looped foul over the screen into the second deck down the third base line. Nice snag made by a fan with the glove. That was really nice.
Henderson 0 for his last 9.
Johnson a glance to third. Now the 1-1 to the plate. And that's high and off the glove of Sean Murphy, but bounced right behind him, and he's on it. Stallings not going anywhere. He's got his anchor down there at third base. Two to Henderson. Bouncer, right side. Ozzie has it. Looks back. Stallings at third. Underhand feed to first base for the out. Handful of other runners at third base might score on that play, but not Stallings. And 2 down in the inning.
And that was wise defense set up by the Braves. On the right side with a left-handed hitter, you can play a little deeper because you know Stallings not going to go.
Now they're going to intentionally put on O'Hearn and face Ramon Urias. And the sun is right over the top of the ballpark. The shadows on the players are directly under them. I mean, no one casting a shadow at all down there. That sun hanging high right over the top of the field. 2-0 in favor of the Orioles. Bases loaded, 2 down, top of the 8th. First pitch to Urias. And a curveball misses low. Urias is 0 for 3. He's hit into a double play. He's flat out to center, and he struck out looking. Here's Johnson trying to get through this jam, but he's surrounded by Orioles. And the 1-0 pitch, a little bit low. Hitters count for Urias. And the 2-0 on the way. There's a called strike. 2-1. You know, for some birds, you'd say it's a flock of whatever bird. For the Oriole, it's called a pitch.
Oh, really?
So with the bases loaded, a pitch of Orioles on the base paths. 2 balls and a strike on Urias. Here it is from Johnson. Swing and a miss, 2-2.
I'd never heard that before.
I just looked it up.
Thank you for the lesson.
Yeah, group of Orioles called a pitch. Let's see if Pierce can get the pitch by Urias and scatter the pitch of Orioles.
Oh.
Ready with a 2-2. The righty brings it. And he missed low and outside with a curveball. Inning started with a single by Stallings, then a double by Holiday. Since then, a strikeout, a ground out, and an intentional walk. Really big pitch right here. Runners will go ahead with 2 down. They're on the move. 3-2. Bouncer left side. Tough play. Riley's got it. Sends it to first base. Matt squeezes for out number 3. That was a belt-high hop right to Austin. Perfectly played. And that ends the top of the 8th. And the Orioles leave the pitch of Orioles on the base paths. We go to the bottom of the 8th. 2-0 Baltimore.
July 4th member-only doorbuster deals are on at Lowe's. Right now, rewards members save $50 on a select Charbroil 4-burner gas grill, now just $149. Plus, save over $500 on a Whirlpool top-load laundry pair, now $886. Not a rewards member? Sign up for free today. But hurry, these July 4th doorbuster deals won't last long. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 7/7 while supplies last. Program subject to terms and conditions. Details at Lowe's.com/terms. Subject to change.
5 a.m. I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink. Running 12 miles today. Grab a green juice, quick change, and head to work. Meetings, workshops. 1 more Celsius, no slowing down. Working late, but obviously still meeting the girls for a little dancing. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
If you've been in a big truck accident, you need a lawyer that specializes in big trucks. A lawyer who knows all the federal traffic rules that can affect your case.
And who can navigate the complex web of laws dealing with the trucking company, the leasing company, the shipper, and all the other details that can complicate your case.
At Farah and Farah, we've seen it all, and we're ready to go the long haul to fight for you. Tampa.
Next Level Pet people give their dogs next-level protection from parasites with NexGard Plus, afoxolaner, moxidectin, and pyrantel chewable tablets. The one-and-done monthly treatment protects against fleas, ticks, heartworm disease, roundworms, and hookworms. NexGard Plus comes in a tasty beef-flavored chew, so you don't have to use next-level tricks to get your dog to take it. Use with caution in dogs with a history of seizures or neurologic disorders. Dogs should be tested for existing heartworm infection prior to starting a preventative. Talk to your vet about NexGard Plus for next-level protection for your dog.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Allen, Ronald Acuna Jr. is in the on-deck circle. He would be pinch hitting for Nick Allen.
Number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
So it would go Fairchild, Acuna, Profar. Get some men on base. Make something happen. Fairchild takes ball inside. We've been joking all day about how the other games won't start until later. Well, the Red Sox have been playing for about 6 minutes, and they've already scored more runs than the Braves have today. They've got an early 2-0 lead on the Nationals. 1-0 pitch swung on, missed.
They've gone into Washington and really put down some executive orders.
They exactly have. Got to find a way to make something happen. Braves have pitched well, only gave up the 2-run homer to Jackson Holiday, but the bats have not been there for the Braves today. Fairchild bunts one down the third base line. Cano tries to field it, bobbles it. Fairchild aboard. You like that? Finds some way to shake something up, and Fairchild does. And that'll put the tying run to the plate in Ronald.
Attaboy. Something different. Crossed him up. No chance for Cano, who tried to barehand it, and he's not good enough to do that.
So now Acuna climbing in. And Sned has had this bullet saved all game long. Ronald not in the starting 9. Resting up today, but now called upon for action. Pitch on the way to Cano. From Cano, bounce to short. Henderson gloves, has one play. That's at first base. So down to second for Fairchild. Coming off the bat, they had to be thinking perhaps 2, but Fairchild, good wheel, is able to get down there quickly. Still have the tying run at the plate. Now a brief break from the sweltering heat as a cloud moves in front of the sun, covers the entire ballpark in shade. Profar today, 2 for 3. First pitch on the way from Cano, and he takes a ball high. Last night, Profar did not face Cano. First time he's seen him in this series. This right-hander comes set right at the letters. Fairchild to lead at second. 1-0 pitch, big swing, and he fouled one into the gear of Jacob Stallings. I think he was thinking chop house of that swing.
He was, and he does an amazing thing with his body to kind of clear it out of the way to get to those inside pitches. Pretty interesting how he does it.
1-1, nibbling for the corner, missed it. 2 balls and a strike. This could be the Braves' best crack at it. Got Profar and then Olsen. Two-1. That'll be fouled off. Sent over there by the Braves dugout. Profar's 0 for 1 in his career versus Yennier Cano. Get a base hit. Drive in Fairchild. Cut the lead in half. Trying to do at least that right here. 2-2 pitch. Missed high. That was a fastball that sailed on him. Now if he walks him, he'll bring the go-ahead run to the plate in Matt Olson.
And Olson's just thrilled to have Rogers out of the game.
3-2 pitch. And a called third strike. Profar with a check swing. Didn't commit. Thought it was going to be too low. And Eric Bacchus rings him up. That hurts. So 2 down. And Matt Olson climbs in. Base hit, still scores the run. Now we're going to have a mound visit. Third baseman Ramon Urias has walked over there to the mound by himself to have a visit with Cano. You don't see that very often.
No, I think the manager asked him to do that. And now he wants Stallings to go talk to him. The manager does, so that they can buy time again for the bullpen.
Pretty fitting name for a catcher when you're trying to stall for your bullpen reliever.
Yeah.
Stallings out there to visit. All right, now here comes Tony Mansolino. They've had the lefty tossing in their pen. And the Orioles make the Aero Exterminators call to the bullpen. Make the right call. Protect your home and business from pests by calling 888-GO-AERO or visit AeroExterminators.com. Big moment of the game coming up when we come back. It's a 2-0 Oriole lead in the 8th.
Oh, hey.
Hey, thanks for meeting me here. It's just, you're my only lawyer friend, and I need your...
Lowe's knows July 4th savings are worth celebrating. Right now, get up to 40% off select major appliances and get an additional 10% off 2 or more select major appliances. Plus, get 3 Scott's Naturescapes 1.5 cubic foot mulch bags for just $10. These deals are coming in hot. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 7/9. Selection varies by location. While supplies last. See Lowe's.com for more details. Excludes Alaska and Hawaii.
For full details, including terms and conditions, visit unlock.com/legal. Call 1-888-780-6854 to speak with a representative today. Actor portrayal. Terms and conditions apply.
Lisa, thanks for having me over. Your new kitchen is gorgeous. How'd you find the money to do it?
We worked with this great company, Unlock. They help you unlock the future value of your home to get the cash you need today.
So it's a home equity loan?
No, it's not a loan at all. There's no monthly payments and no interest charges ever. And you can use the money however you want. We were able to redo our kitchen and pay off our credit card debt.
Wow, Jack and I could really use this to finally pay off our old student loan debt. How do I get started?
It's easy. Just give him a call or go to unlock.com.
Call 1-888-780-6854 to unlock the value in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Use the money for home improvements, to pay off debt, or to add to your retirement fund. It's up to you. Visit unlock.com. That's unlock.com. Or call 1-888-780-6854 now to get started.
If you're in a slip and fall accident, time is not on your side. Stores have video footage that's crucial evidence in your case. You've got to act quickly. Call Farah and Farah so we can preserve it before it disappears. Tampa.
Facing this,
another one right here.
Matt Olson, the batter, facing this left-hander Soto. Olson is 1 for 8 against him in his career with a double. Double would be fine. There's the pitch on the way from Soto to Olson. Southpaw fires. Olson takes a ball outside. Matt's 0 for 3. 2 strikeouts and a ground out to short. Seen nothing but lefties this entire game. And after Olson, it would be Riley if he can find a way to keep the inning alive. 1-0 is outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Braves got a leadoff single from Stuart Fairchild. Then Ronald Acuna pinch hit for Nick Allen. Grounded out to short. I got Fairchild down to second. Profar struck out looking. Hitters count. 2-0 pitch. Outside and low. Ball 3.
Turn him loose.
Olson awaits. 3-0 pitch. And there's a strike. It was at the bottom of the zone with a sinker.
That was a really good 3-0 pitch.
Sure was. 97 with that sinker. This lefty Soto comes set right at the belt. Fairchild a lead at second. 3-1 to Olson. Mighty swing, but missed it. 3-2. That was that same 97-mile-an-hour sinker.
Really good swing. It was upstairs, and Matt couldn't get on top of it.
Braves trying to make this opportunity count. 3-2 with 2 down. And the payoff pitch. He hangs alive, fouling it off into the seats down the third base line. Right as that pitch was coming, the sun was poking its head out from back of that cloud and now illuminates the entire infield. Well, that shade pushes out towards center and beyond the wall. Brilliant sunshine. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. Soto to the plate. Olson swings and misses, and that ends the 8th inning. A 98-mile-an-hour sinker fans Olson. And the Braves leave Fairchild stranded at second base. Off to the 9th we go. 2-0 Baltimore.
Hey, Braves fans. Every day injuries happen on and off the field. But when you're hurt on the job, it can be tough to get back in the game quickly. I'm attorney John Foy, the strong arm.
Now more than ever, Lowe's knows you don't just want a low price, you want the lowest price. And with our lowest price guarantee, you can count on us for competitive prices on all your home improvement projects. If you find a qualifying lower price somewhere else on the same item, we'll match it. Lowe's, we help, you save. Price match applies the same item. Current price at qualifying retailers. Exclusions and terms apply. Learn how we'll match price at Lowe's.com/lowest price guarantee.
Your burger is served. And this is our finest Pepsi Zero Sugar. Its sweet profile perfectly balances the savory notes of your burger.
That is one perfect combination. Burgers deserve Pepsi.
5 a.m. I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink. Running 12 miles today. Grab a green juice, quick change, and head to work. Meetings, workshops. 1 more Celsius, no slowing down. Working late, but obviously still meeting the girls for a little dancing. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Next Level Pet people give their dogs next-level protection from parasites with NexGard Plus, afoxolaner, moxidectin, and pyrantel chewable tablets. The one-and-done monthly treatment protects against fleas, ticks, heartworm disease, roundworms, and hookworms. NexGard Plus comes in a tasty beef-flavored chew, so you don't have to use next-level tricks to get your dog to take it. Use with caution in dogs with a history of seizures or neurologic disorders. Dogs should be tested for existing heartworm infection prior to starting a preventative. Talk to your vet about NexGard Plus for next-level protection for your dog.
How do we respond to lowball offers from insurance companies?
With relentless litigation. For the justice you're entitled to after an accident, you know who to call.
Make it a FARA fight. Fair and FARA.
Tampa.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
And he's 0 for 2. 6, 7, and 8 coming up for the Orioles, starting with Colton Cowser. And he's 0 for 2, 2 strikeouts and a walk. Iglesias has been pitching better lately. Pitch on the way. That'll be fouled off. Knocked the wind out of Sean Murphy for a moment and hit him in the chest protector. 0-1. He'll take off the mask, catch his breath. No balls and a strike on Cowser. Oh, 1 in for a strike. That was a good-looking slider. Braves in the bottom of the ninth will have Riley, Murphy, and Albies 2 up. 0-2 pitch. Miss low. Sir Anthony Dominguez is throwing for the Orioles in their bullpen. And should they call upon him for the ninth, he'd be the 4th pitcher used by Tony Mansolino in this game. 1-2 from Iglesias, and they got it by him. Fastball 93 away from him. Cows are late on it, 1 down. 8 strikeouts for Braves pitchers, 4 walks. One down, I should say, for Cedric Mullins. He'll take a strike. Fastball in the inside corner. Mullins sends one down the left field line, foul, arcing its way towards the seats. And that's in there for a souvenir. Fans looking down under their seats trying to find it, so it's rolling around on the concrete down at their shoes. 0-2 on Mullins. Speaking of souvenirs, here's the 0-2 pitch on the way to Cedric Mullins. And he'll take a ball high. Had my sister, brother-in-law, and my nieces and nephew here at the game yesterday. And it was my niece Ava's birthday yesterday. 2-1 pitch. Popped up. Shallow center. Retreating now Williams. He calls everyone off. And he's got it in shallow center, 2 down. Yeah, Ava turned 14 yesterday, my oldest niece, and got a foul ball yesterday.
Did she?
Yeah, on an Austin Riley foul ball over there by where they were. And
oh, right.
A gentleman behind her made the catch and then gave her the ball. So
how nice.
She got a birthday souvenir. It was good to have the family here.
I know it was. Great-looking family.
Kobe Mayo takes a called strike.
Tell you who else is good to see was Kevin McAlpin and Melissa and their kids today.
Mm-hmm.
Have missed seeing them.
Here's the 0-1 to Mayo. Check swing. Looked like he got a piece of the bat. He fouled it off. Kevin's son Max loves some ball, doesn't he?
Yeah. He'd play every day, all day if he could.
Yeah, always great to see Kevin.
Now they make him go to the swimming pool.
0-2 from Iglesias. That'll be fouled off down the left field line. Again, the Braves in the bottom of the ninth will have Riley, Murphy, and Albies 2 up, trailing 2-0. Iglesias is 0-2. Got him. Well, what a nice inning for Raisel Iglesias. They go down 1-2-3, but the Braves are down to their final 3 outs. We go to the bottom of the ninth inning, 2-0 in favor of Baltimore.
The All-Star break is in sight, and that can mean only one thing. 2025 Topps Baseball Series 2 is here. Series 2 has some...
July 4th member-only doorbuster deals are on at Lowe's. Right now, rewards members save $50 on a select Charbroil 4-burner gas grill, now just $149. Plus, save over $500 on a Whirlpool top-load laundry pair, now $886. Not a rewards member? Sign up for free today. But hurry, these July 4th doorbuster deals won't last long. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 7/7 while supplies last. Program subject to terms and conditions. Details at lowes.com/terms. Subject to change.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. One more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
For full details, including terms and conditions, visit unlock.com/legal. Call 1-888-780-6854 to speak with a representative today. Actor portrayal. Terms and conditions apply.
Lisa, thanks for having me over. Your new kitchen is gorgeous. How'd you find the money to do it?
We worked with this great company, Unlock. They help you unlock the future value of your home to get the cash you need today.
So it's a home equity loan?
No, it's not a loan at all. There's no monthly payments and no interest charges ever. And you can use the money however you want. We were able to redo our kitchen and pay off our credit card debt.
Wow, Jack and I could really use this to finally pay off our old student loan debt. How do I get started?
It's easy. Just give him a call or go to unlock.com.
Call 1-888-780-6854 to unlock the value in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Use the money for home improvements, to pay off debt, or to add to your retirement fund. It's up to you. Visit unlock.com. That's unlock.com. Or call 1-888-780-6854 now to get started.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Swinging a belt, left field, way back. He's in his Dominguez. Sir Anthony, one word. Well, come on, he's been a workhorse. He's in his 36th game for Baltimore. 2-2 with one save. He's pitched the last 16 1/3 innings without allowing an earned run. This guy doesn't give up a lot of hits, but he gives up a bunch of walks. Make him throw you a strike.
Austin Riley digging in there. The first pitch on the way from Dominguez. And Riley takes a strike. Well, the Braves have been shut out 3 times in their last 9 games, trying to avoid 4 in their last 10. See if Riley can get it going in the right direction. 0-1 pitch. And Riley takes a ball high. Meanwhile, the Orioles are looking for their 3rd sweep this year. They swept the Angels June 13th through 15th. And they swept the Mariners in Seattle June 3rd through 5th. There are only 2 sweeps this year. 1-1 pitch. That misses high. 2 balls and a strike.
Again, make him get the ball down in the zone. We've seen him with Philadelphia walk the ballpark.
Riley walked back in the 4th. The 2-1 pitch. Riley, 3/4 swing. He committed on that fastball. That was zipping in there at 99. So now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Austin requests time. Backs out of there. Adjusts his batting gloves. And now staring down the right-hander, Dominguez. 2 balls, 2 strikes as Riley leads it off in the bottom of the 9th. 2-2 pitch, a wave and a miss. Struck him out with a splitter away. 1 down now for Sean Murphy.
Just need a base runner. Get somebody on, have somebody pop one out of here and tie it up.
Got to make him feel at least some heat here in the 9th inning. 2 runs, 6 hits for the Orioles. No runs, 5 hits for the Braves. And the difference in the game, the 2-run homer by Jackson Holliday back in the 3rd inning. Sean Murphy takes a first pitch strike. That fastball from Dominguez hitting 99 with ease. Right on right matchup. 0-1. He chases and misses a sweeper away. And he's quickly down 0-2. Murphy today with a double as he's 1 for 3. 0-2 pitch. And he hits a deep fly ball to center. Mullins going to go back with urgency. Mullins to the wall, and that's gone. Right off the top of the wall and bouncing out of here. He just missed a homer in the 7th. This time got just enough of it to muscle it out of the ballpark. And it's a 2-1 game.
Tell you what, Ben, the way he's swinging the bat, he's got to be in the lineup. He's providing power and runs. Now we only need 1 run to tie it. That was a splitter and a great pitch. Right on the top of the wall again.
This time the bounce went his way. Here's Ozzie Albies. And Ozzie bounces one foul. So the double that Murphy hit in the 7th inning hit off the top of the bricks and right, came back into play. Ended up being a double. This hit right off the top of the wall in left center, right on that yellow padding, and bounced over. And this time they got the hop to go his way for the home run. 0-1 pitch, low and outside. So the Braves avoid being shut out, but need another run to keep their hopes alive. That homer was the 13th of the year by Murphy. 1 ball and 1 strike. And the pitch to Albies. It'll swing and miss. The slider makes it 1-2. By the way, that homer by Murphy, first of the night for the Braves. First of the day, I should say, for the Braves. Meaning he'll save at least $75 on a set of select tires at Tire Discounters tomorrow only. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Up and away from Ozzie. 2-2. You're also going to get a free alignment and a free oil change with that deal. Stay tuned for the Hyundai postgame show to see how much you'll save tomorrow at Tire Discounters. Visit TireDiscounters.com/Braves for more. 2-1 in favor of the Orioles. Bottom of the 9th. Bases empty. 1 down. 2-2 pitch. And Ozzie lines one down the right field line. A fair ball. Ozzie hits the bag at first. He'll hold there. Laureano got to it quickly. And he's got a rifle for an arm. So you don't want to be an out at second base. But you got the tying run at first and the winning run to the plate. And the Braves hoping for some magic here in the 9th inning for a sudden victory.
Last 2 at-bats from Ozzie, as good as we've seen from him back-to-back in a month. 2 ropes to right field, and that one dropped in for a hit.
Now pitching coach Drew French will walk to the mound to chat with Sir Anthony Dominguez. Drake Baldwin will be the batter. He's 0 for 2. He's failed to get the ball out of the infield in this game. Ground out to second, pop out to the catcher, also a walk. But Baldwin yesterday, 2 base hits, on base 3 times. Then in game 1, he hit a 2-run home run. If he can put one in the chop house, it'll put the Braves in the win column.
Left-handers came into this game against Dominguez hitting .379, 2 doubles, 3 homers. Right-handers, and that includes Sean Murphy, hitting only .118 this year. No home runs until he went deep.
Here we go. Pitch on the way to Baldwin. It'll send one foul into the seats down the third baseline. That was the first pitch splitter from Dominguez. Cloud moves over the field now, covering the field in shade. 0-1 on Drake Baldwin. Ozzie a lead at first, held by Mayo. 0-1 pitch. Fought off foul into the second deck along the third baseline. And it's 0-2 on Baldwin. He'll be followed by Harris. 2-run homer in the 3rd inning for Jackson Holliday and the Orioles. Solo homer here in the 9th inning for Murphy and the Braves. That's how we've arrived at this 2-1 score. But one swing can end the game. Pick off over to first base, and Ozzie back in standing. Baldwin, 10 home runs this season. 0-2. Pulled foul over into the Braves dugout. That Braves dugout. All the players draped over the railing. All those white uniforms shoulder to shoulder down there along the railing. And they're hoping to be springing over the railing in just a moment after one flies out of here. Baldwin trying to keep things rolling. 0-2 pitch. Missed high and outside. 1-2. This rookie's already had some big moments here in his first season in the big leagues. And now looking for a moment to at least get a base hit, put 2 men on base. Ozzie, a good lead at first base. And the 1-2. Pulled foul again towards the end of the Braves dugout. Pretty good battle here.
He's giving Baldwin his best shot. He's been right at 99. He's thrown his splitter. Drake has seen everything he's got.
Ready with a 1-2. He spins it up there, and Baldwin swings and misses. Struck him out with a 100-mile-an-hour sinker. And now the Braves are down to their final out. Eli White got the start in center field. Michael Harris came along to pinch hit in the 7th inning, and he grounded out to short. So this is just his second at-bat in this game. Sir Anthony Dominguez looks for one more out. And the first pitch on the way to Harris. And he golf swings over the top of it. And it was dropped momentarily by Stallings, but Ozzie not on the move. No balls at a strike now on Harris. Harris 1 for 5 in his career versus Dominguez. And the one was a single. Orioles 2, Braves 1, bottom of the 9th. Braves on to their final out. 0-1 to Harris. Missed outside. That splitter tumbling away. Evens the count at 1.
Well, he's seen what he's thrown to from the on-deck circle, and he knows that he can run it up there at 100 miles an hour. So you've got to look for that and then adjust to that split.
Righty-lefty matchup. Pickoff over to first, and Ozzie back in with a dive.
Ozzie looked like he might be going.
He extends the lead again at first base, held by Mayo. Ball on a strike. There goes Ozzie. Pitch on the way. Ground ball to the right side. Glove by Holiday. Throws to first base. And the Orioles come to Atlanta and sweep the Braves. So that ends a pretty sour homestand for the Braves. They're really hoping to make some hay over the course of this 9-game homestand. But they win just 2 games. And they're swept by the Orioles. And for Baltimore, it's their 3rd sweep this year. For the Braves in the 9th, 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. Final score, Orioles 2, Braves 1. Back with the totals after this.
You need all the energy you can get for game day. Luckily at Georgia Power, we know a thing or two about saving energy. We understand that energy costs are an important part of your budget. That's why we're dedicated to providing tools and assistance that can help make a difference, so you can save your energy for the game. Visit georgiapower.com/myenergy to learn more.
Have you ever wondered if there was something special you could put on your food to make it even better? There is, and it's called the Original Louisiana Brand Hot Sauce, perfectly blending zesty peppers, tangy vinegar, and salty salt. The Original Louisiana Brand Hot Sauce makes curly fries into curl your toes fries, and every plate of nachos into nacho heck yeah. Only the Original Louisiana Brand Hot Sauce is bold enough to be the official hot sauce of the Atlanta Braves. That's Louisiana Hot. Buy you some.
When you're looking for leading cardiac treatment, look to Northside Hospital Heart Institute. We lead with 5 emergency cardiac care centers, so we're here when you need us most. We lead with more than 55 locations in Georgia. That means we're always in the heart of your neighborhood. We lead with clarity, because clear direction is better when it comes to understanding every step of your treatment. Northside Hospital Heart Institute. We lead with heart.
City of Hope is advancing cancer care at life-saving speed with teams of experts working together to personalize a treatment plan right down to your DNA. Learn more at cityofhope.org.
Hey everybody, Buck Bellew here. When the Braves don't play at 7, join me for the new Buck Bellew Show here on The Fan, 680 and 93.7, home of the Braves.
Braves fall 2-1 to the Orioles. Our Home Depot is proud to present today's player of the game. It's obviously Jackson Holiday. He went 4 for 4 with a homer and a double, plated their 2 runs with a home run, his 11th of the year way back in the 3rd inning, and they made that hold up. Jackson Holiday, your player of the game, built by the Home Depot. How doers get more done. For the Orioles, 2 runs, just 6 hits, no errors, and 6 left, but that was enough. Braves get a run in the 9th on the home run by Murphy. 7 hits, no errors, and 6 men left on base. Trevor Rogers earns his first win against Atlanta in his 10th start against them. He's 2-0. Grant Holmes, the tough luck loser, 4-8. Dominguez earned his second save. Time of the game, 2 hours, 33 minutes. 34,012 here at Truist Park to conclude the homestand in the 4th of July holiday weekend. Braves hit 2 home runs Saturday, so that means you'll score $100 off a set of select tires tomorrow only, plus a free alignment and a free oil change with your tire purchase. Only from Tire Discounters. Learn more about the Braves and Tire Discounters round-tripper promotion at tirediscounters.com/Braves. Those 2 home runs came on Saturday. They apply to the payoff on Monday from Tire Discounters. So, a homestand where the Braves go 2-7. They've lost 4 in a row. They are now 11-22 in one-run games. And now hop on the Bird and head west where they'll take on the A's. Nobody can call them anything but the A's now, I guess. Anyway, you know who they are. Braves will play them for 3 games after a day off tomorrow, and Ben will tell you about the matchups and the times right after this on the Braves Radio Network.
Ben Ingram here. We're all tied and looking for some late-inning magic. Tundra is up to bat. Swung on. There's a deep drive to left, way back, and gone. This team is on fire, and so is my exclusive Toyota Tundra deal for our listeners. But the only place you're going to hear about it is here, and the only place you're going to find it is at beavertoyotacumming.com/Ben Ingram. beavertoyotacumming.com/Ben Ingram, and save on your new Toyota Tundra. The Toyota Tundra from Beaver Toyota of Cumming is the official truck of baseball.
Here's a club you'll want to get into, Club Citgo. It's the super easy app that opens the door to great fuel savings and more. Sign up and instantly save 23 cents per gallon on your first fill-up, plus everyday savings that really add up. You can also enter our sweepstakes with multiple winners and giveaways, like free gas for a year. And Club Citgo makes paying easy with a convenient mobile pay feature. So welcome to the club where all the action is. Download Club Citgo today. Savings could up to 30 gallons.
Lowe's knows July 4th savings are worth celebrating. Right now, get up to 40% off select major appliances and get an additional 10% off 2 or more select major appliances. Plus, get 3 Scott's Naturescapes 1.5 cubic foot mulch bags for just $10. These deals are coming in hot. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 7/9. Selection varies by location. While supplies last. See Lowe's.com for more details. Excludes Alaska and Hawaii.
Texting terms at unlock.com/SMS. Privacy policy at unlock.com/privacy-policy. Texting enrolls for recurring automated text marketing messages. Message and data rates may apply. Reply stop to opt out. Terms and conditions apply. For full details, see unlock.com/legal after portrayal.
Lisa, thanks for having me over. Your new kitchen is gorgeous. How'd you find the money to do it?
We worked with this great company, Unlock. They help you unlock the future value of your home to get the cash you need today.
So it's a home equity loan?
No, it's not a loan at all. There's no monthly payments and no interest charges ever. And you can use the money however you want. We were able to redo our kitchen and pay off our credit card debt.
Wow, Jack and I could really use this to finally pay off our old student loan debt. How do I get started?
It's easy. Just go to their website.
Text EQUITY to 865-865 to unlock the value in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Pay off debt, improve your home, add to your retirement fund. It's up to you. Text EQUITY to 865-865. Text the word EQUITY to 865-865. Text EQUITY to 865-865 now.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. 1 more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Rollovers, head-on collisions, hit and runs, you name it, we've litigated it.
And while insurance companies joke about the mayhem that occurs on roadways, we've seen the real effects. Lost lives, catastrophic injury, cars crushed like soda cans. And trust us, there's nothing funny about it.
If you've been in a crash, count on our experienced attorneys to seek full justice and all the money your case is worth.
For a fairer fight, you know who to call. Farah and Farah, Tampa.
Lowe's knows laundry day could use a little more convenience. That's why we have the GE Profile Ultra Fast Washer and Dryer Combo that washes and dries a large load of laundry in about 2 hours without the hassle of transferring clothes from the washer to the dryer. Shop GE Profile this July 4th at Lowe's. Based on completing normal wash and dry cycle with Eco-Dry using a 10-pound load in about 2 hours. See associate for more details. Selection varies by location. While supplies last, exclusions apply.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
I really don't know what to say. I'm just...
The Atlanta Sauce. This broadcast of Atlanta